Hello there, this is Beef, and on today's live stream, we're going to be working on an old project that I put aside to work on with the Skeleton Skull. We're going back to the mountain base today. So I don't know, I woke up this morning and I was thinking, I don't want to do any more big farms for a little while. So we're going to, at least for today. So that's the plan. Today I'm just going to take a little break from all that craziness, and we're just going to work on building the base. Stop doing that because I don't know. I find other things I want to do, and I quickly move to those other things. But we really need to get back on track. Another thing I want to do is I want to build a beacon over there. Um, what I need now is the Ender chest. Do I have Silk Touch? I do have Silk Touch already. I don't even remember doing this. I got Silk Touch already again. Wow, look at this cooking. I think I'm just missing a few enchantments on my gear, which I'm not going to really worry about today. Um, I just need to get back to something simple, something easy. So that's going to be the plan here, but I need to check to see if I've got those beacons. Okay, we can do 6 beacons here. Sweet. What we're missing is we're missing obsidian, I guess. How much obsidian are we missing? I'm going to go with a lot. Ooh, we need 3 per piece, so we need 18, you guys. That is a lot, so we will probably hold off on that for a later date. But for now, let's get going. Let's go and back to the mountain base, and we'll start building that today. Pretty excited about that. Also, happy Thanksgiving. Today is Thanksgiving in the United States. It is a holiday where we overeat and spend a bunch of money on the grocery store. Yeah, I'm not really sure why we celebrate it. If you look at it historically, it's more about just wiping out indigenous people in the United States. Um, I don't know why we celebrate it. It's weird. All right, let's move. We're moving just as swiftly as we can today, guys. Heck yeah. Today is going to be an absolutely fantastic day. And I know that because I made that choice this morning when I woke up. Yeah, that's right. That's a choice. You get to wake up and you get to decide if you're going to have a good day or not. People don't realize that. But I do that crap every single day. I wake up and I'm like, you know what? Today is going to be amazing. And then it always is. It always is. It's always a great day. All right, so what are we doing? We need pieces. We need lots of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue taking all of this tuff over there. We're going to be using a lot of this in the build. And also, I want to find a contrasting wood that's going to look good. So let's see what we do. I haven't had a Minecraft stream for like 4 days. Really just been taking a break. So we've been using the bricks for these walls. I love that. I'm seeing some parts here that we made a mistake. This is a mistake. Also, let's make sure that it's not like on peaceful or anything, because I do that. Sometimes, chat, no, it is on hard. It is on hard, you guys. Alright, so this is the window. And then I need to replace this portal. I don't think it's going to be at this level. I think I was just building it just to build it. So yeah, I think it's just time to just continue this wall. And then I don't know if we're going to need... Oh my god, there's a lot less items in here than I thought there would be. Just going to dump off all this extra stuff, and we're just going to go with the bricks for now. We do have a lot of bricks. But not nearly enough. And then I got to look at what I'm going to use for flooring. I think I want to use like either oak or dark oak. I don't know what it's going to be. And then we need lots of copper. So the thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish this wall at this current height. And then we'll start looking to see like what we're missing. We may have to actually go copper mining. Although I found that didn't really work well. Either that or we're going to go to the trial chamber. One of the two. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's a problem. Go away, sheep. You're not invited to this party, bud. You need to chill, alright? Ah, I fell off anyway. That's okay. I'm hearing a zombie. I don't see where it is, but I'm hearing it. It makes me only slightly nervous. Only slightly, chat. Listen, I'm not worried about a zombie. Not really. But I am curious to know how it got in here and where it is. He must be on the other side of the wall. That's the only thing that makes sense. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do this first floor step. Like, there's going to be a stairway up to this first floor. And I think I'm probably going to do that next. Oh, this is like uneven. Okay, we'll bring this one up 1 or 2 more blocks. I think like this, just to make it even for now. And then I want to deal with that floor, which I don't know. I got to see different woods and see which one I want to use. The only thing I know for sure is it's not going to be birch. That's the only thing I know 100% positively, is that it's not going to be birch, chat. It will not be birch. I'm thinking about maybe like, maybe crimson. What do you think? You think that could work? I think crimson could work. So if this is actually going to be a floor here, this can be like a basement entrance. We can do like a basement entrance on this thing too. Yep, I love that idea. So let's see what wood we have. If we have any wood here. So the TV started building something here, and then she hasn't been back. And that's not very ideal. I don't know that she's going to come back. She hasn't been playing here, really. So I don't really know how to handle that. I don't know if I should just leave it and then hopefully she comes back one day, or if I should just shred her stuff and then, you know, reuse the stuff. I don't know how I'm going to handle that. What if we did like a pink floor, chat? Why would that look like? I think pink would look weird offset to the green. I have to see. So I got a lot of copper here. That's very helpful. I'm going to need this. So I'm just going to make this into blocks for now. Oh, that's not what I wanted. What did I just do? I just wasted all my nether wart. Awesome. Good stuff, beef. Good stuff, beef. That's very upsetting. I think TV can use that. Not TV. I think Jade can use that. So I'll bring it to her base later, I guess. All right. What else do we have here, guys? So this is the remaining copper. So I don't need this right now. I'm just gonna leave it here for now. I need to figure out what wood I'm gonna use for the ground. So we've got dark oak on us. That's cool. Let's see how this looks in contrast to the tuff. And then also have this pink. We'll see how the pink looks too. Chat, maybe that'll work, because we got all these cherry trees here, which I wasn't originally going to leave them here, but I don't know, I kind of like them. Might just leave these here. And then I was working on this custom tree, which I never finished. Sounds like me. But I want to see like just what color palette is going to work with this. I mean, I know dark oak will work. Dark oak seems to work with everything. But I gotta see. Oh wow, this is like a literal hole down there. Do I have dirt to fill that up? No, I do not. Oh, this is very upsetting. Chat, what can we get rid of here that we don't care about? I guess we can use a few of these blocks, because I want to get that dirt. This is a problem. I wonder if mobs can spawn in here. Probably not. I got my one dirt. Gonna put that one back. Right here. Boom. Okay, so let's see what this looks like, because that's what I was trying to do. Alright, obviously that's going to work. Dark oak works with everything, but I also want to see how it would look if we use like cherry, right? Let's see what that looks like. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I got Nasdrin in the world today. That's awesome. That's different, chat. It is very different. Alright, sometimes there's things in this world that you expect, and there's things that you expect less. And Nas joining this morning, a little bit less. Expect that a little bit less. And I like it. So I don't love that this is here. I feel like this was a mistake. Why is this uneven? I think this is not supposed to be here. That fixes. Okay, that's why this looked weird. Okay, so I'm thinking we'll do the dark oak, but then on the inside maybe we'll do some pink, like this. Ow. Right, and then I don't like it like this, but this kind of works. I got spots in these joining too. I love that. I love that. That is making me super happy, chat. Listen, I'm super happy when people show up, especially Spotsnees. It's nice to see you, Spotsnees. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far today. Today is American Thanksgiving. I don't know if you know what that is, but basically, a long time ago, we came to these lands and we quote unquote settled them. And we pretended like we were the first people here, but there was millions of people living here, and we basically wiped them all out. And then we stole one of their traditions, and we used it to get people to spend $1,000 at the grocery store. And then people still celebrate this holiday, basically under the guise of giving thanks for things that you're thankful for, which I think you can probably do every day. And then really, it's just a commercial holiday. It's just about spending a bunch of money at the grocery store. So yeah, that's America. We're not perfect, and some of us are sorry. I am, but some of us, most of us, are probably oblivious. Absolutely oblivious. I find it laughable when people are like, "Oh yeah, Thanksgiving." I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about?" So this is what I'm thinking. Let's see what this looks like, and then I love the idea of. I think that'll work. I think that's gonna work. What we need is a lot more dark oak, though, if we're gonna do that. Unless we just go all pink on this build, chat. Like, what do you think if we just went all pink? Just use this same block right here. This portal is in the absolute worst place ever. I'm getting rid of this portal. I don't know why I put it. I never needed it. I think I was just trying to show that I can have two portals next to each other that'll connect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this portal and the portal on the other side of the nether. And we're going to use these blocks to make beacons. That's right. Beacons. We need beacons, chat. We need all the beacons we can get. Alright? As many as we can get. So we can do a sextuple beacon here, provided that I have 18 pieces of obsidian. And this is a bit of that obsidian, so I'm pretty happy about that. I think we're making really good choices today, chat. Really good choices today. Alright? We have to. We have to make choices, chat. We have to. Alright, so these chests are just in the worst place I could have put them. That sounds about status quo for me. And then this pink here would have been nice if there was some more what do you call it? Like volume to this. I feel like it's not. I'm gonna leave it like that though. Until I can come up with a better thing to do, we're just gonna leave it like that for now. Alright, flooring. We need just absolutely a lot of flooring. So the first thing I want to do is I want to figure out what steps I want to go have moving up this way, and I kind of want to go with white. Let's see what we have here. We may have to go on a little scavenger hunt here, guys. Because I might not have all the blocks that I need. I might not, guys. I might not. So I'm thinking white. We either go with... We don't have pale oak, I don't think. If we do, we just found one. What are we, what's that? What are you building right now? Okay, so I'm building this little tower thing. So this is like a mountain base that we started a long time ago, but then I got wrapped up in this wither skeleton farm, so we stopped building it. But basically, I'm building a tower. That's my house. That's my home. It's a place where I'm going to put all my inventory and then pretend like it's a dwelling. But in Minecraft, you don't really sleep, right? That's not a real thing. You lay in a bed and then all of a sudden it's daytime. So it's really nothing but a place to put my storage, I guess. Oh my gosh, my inventory looks the way that it does, and this is upsetting. I hate everything about this. We're going to have to figure out a way. But we got 10 obsidian. That's amazing. Look at this. Boom. When we get the 10 on the other side, we'll be able to make that beacon. We should probably do that really quick. Where are we going to put that beacon, by the way? I should probably focus. Focus, beef. We're not building beacons right now. We're not killing wither skeletons. You literally said you were going to stop doing that, so I need you to get back on track, bud. I need wood. What I really want is a white block for the stairs. I think that's the task. So we've got some quartz here. So you may go with quartz for this. Actually, I do like quartz a lot. It's not a block that I use a great deal, but I feel like it is a really good accent block. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. And this is the little lake that we never finished. There's a random pickaxe over there. I love that kind of stuff. I do. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. Okay, so hear me out. I'm thinking right here is the spot, right? Oh, that's very upside down. That's very upside down, chat. You broke extra blocks. Beef, focus. Focus, bud. You're ruining everything, and they can hear you talking to yourself. Stop talking to yourself, Beef. Alright, we're doing this. Alright, so this is what I'm thinking. White stairs. Look at this. So I'm lost where the iron farm is. Well, that means you're not lost. I mean, if you're by the iron farm, then you're probably home, bud. If you're telling me you're lost, let me see what he's saying. Let me see what he's saying. He says, "So I'm lost where the." I guess you're saying iron farm. Well, if you're there, you're not lost, bud. You're not lost at all. You're in a great place. The only thing I am concerned with is that you just passed away. I want to know that you know how to get your stuff back, bud. So that's something you may just have to let us know. So you got white stairs going up. I kind of want to do the whole floor white. How expensive would it be if we just... Where is the farm? Okay, well, I don't know right now. But what I tell you what I'll do. Nah, so I'm gonna do this for you, bud. I'm gonna go through the portal. I need to go through anyway to get the rest of that obsidian, right? So I'm gonna go through the portal. Now, Beef, you need to focus. You're building a tower today. You're gonna get distracted. Okay, people are gonna ask you to do things. They're gonna be coming around saying do this and do that. And that's okay. You can do those things, but you need to get back on track to what you were doing, okay? Because I know you, Beef. You're about to go through the portal. You're about to tell Naz where he's at and get him moving around. No, you're good, Naz. This is more about me. This is about me regaining focus afterwards, okay? You are 100% solid. Because I will, I'll see like a butterfly and I'll follow it. You know what I mean? I'm saying? Because that's kind of where I'm at. So this portal just unlinked. Okay, it's linking to the same spot. So let me get you, bud. Hold on. I just need to make sure that when I'm done, I come back to what I was doing. That's it. So I'm going to tell you where you are, bud. All right, I'm going to find you, and I'm going to be like, this is where you are. This is where I am. And together we can be in those places. And I think that's how it's going to work out this morning, you guys. All right, we're cooking. I'm seeing Naz. What's up, bud? I see you. I see you. I love your skin, by the way. It's amazing. So what's going on? What's going on? Talk to me, bud. Talk to me. I see you walking around. What do you need? How can I help you? This is the iron farm. Correct. This is the iron farm. This is where a lot of stuff happens. I need to get all this dark oak while I'm here. I think I want to go white on this floor. I think it's going to be really expensive, but I think it's going to look absolutely fantastic. Maybe white with... I kind of want to use the crimson. We talked about the crimson. I love crimson. We're going to use crimson. I see Naz. I see you, Naz. So I don't know where you're setting up there, Naz. So I don't know where to take you, per se. But I do know that my inventory has passed the level of comfort. I'm no longer comfortable in my own skin because of this inventory. Also, happy Thanksgiving, bud. Where is it? You want the iron farm? It's literally right there, bud. The eye. The eye! I must know where the eye is. Tell me immediately, chat. Well, listen. Follow me, bud, because you were so close. This way. Come this way. Come this way, bud. Come on. Come on. Are you following me? Move swiftly. Move swiftly. I told you I have things to do, Naz. Come on. It's up here, bud. Listen. It's right here. It's right here. Listen. You're so close. You're so close, Naz. Keep going. Keep going, bud. Keep going, bud. Look. It's up here. I will invite you to take from the iron farm what you will, my friend. It is here. It has always been here. You're welcome. You were like 20 feet from it, bud. Like, how embarrassed do you feel? You got a little egg on your face there, bud. What is that about? So are we using... I really want to... You're welcome, bud. I really want to use crimson and quartz for this flooring. That is going to be absolutely expensive, Chad. I cannot wait to spend a lot of time trying to grind this out. So one thing we are going to do that's a little off track is we are going to get the obsidian from this extra portal. We don't need it. This portal is just there to upset me and make me frustrated. Did I do that? Oh my god, I used these blocks that I need for this build as flooring over here. Talk about lazy, chat. That's okay. But we may actually build that beacon. If I'm being real honest, we may end up building it. It's going to make the building process faster, plus it's going to keep us alive because, we're going to have all those awesome enchantments. So this is the portal that I was saying that we just don't care for. It has to go. Where is my other pickaxe? Is my other pickaxe better or worse? It is better, chat. This is the one we want to use. This is the pickaxe. Just watch how this just absolutely destroys this obsidian. Absolutely. You know, it's hard to do. It's hard not to break the netherrack behind the obsidian when you break it. Watch. So watch when I break this piece here. Impossible not to break the one right behind it. Impossible, you guys. Alright, we're moving. We're moving as swiftly as we can. It's the only speed I know how to go. Swift. Swift! What can I get rid of? This boat is just pissing me off. We're getting rid of the boat. Goodbye, boat! We never loved you, boat. I'm out of netherrack again. Why is there a hole up here? I feel like that was never supposed to be like that. And I don't remember this happening. I think we're just going to fix this. Watch I fix this. This is the old hallway. That's what this is. See, I'm already off track. I'm already off track. It doesn't take long for me. It does not take a lot of effort for me to lose track of what I'm doing. But I have to fix this because this is going to bother everybody, especially me. And let's be honest. Do we really care about anybody else? We don't, Chad. We don't. As long as I'm happy, I'm good. And right now, I'm not happy. I have to fix this. And I'm going to show you what to do to fix this. It's not that hard. Let me show you. Look at that. Isn't that just perfect? I'm going to do the same thing here. Right? And then we'll do it one more time. And we'll call it. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. I got Naz in here. Who's this? No, that's Spot Sneeze. We love Spot Sneeze. Hell yeah, Spot. Hell yeah, Spot. Spot is the GOAT. Spot Sneeze is the GOAT, man. Poor boat. Listen, we don't need boats, okay? Listen, if I need a boat, I'll cut down a tree and I'll make a boat, alright? Don't you worry about that boat. We don't care about that boat. Alright, so I wanted to see how Crimson will look offset against the quartz, because quartz is extremely expensive. But I'm figuring we could do some kind of design with the quartz and Crimson, because Crimson is cheap. Crimson is so cheap. Also, there's blocks here that I don't care for. I'm going to remove one of them. I want you not to judge me. I'm going to place this right here. I think that's a good place for it. It's going to stay there forever. Alright, let's keep moving. Alright, do we have bundles? There's things that I can do to make my inventory less evil, I guess is the word I would use. Evil would definitely be the word I would use. Do we have string or did we leave it all a million miles away, chat? Let's find out, because recently we lost a bunch of stuff. I lost all my gear again. That's kind of, it's par for the course. If you're playing Minecraft, you're going to lose all your shit. That's just kind of what it is. And in the process of losing that, I lost the empty shulker box, which is cool. Didn't have anything in it. I don't care. But I also lost my bundles. My bundles had an enormous amount of amazing items, trinkets, and other things. Actually, you know what? I think it's a lie. I think it's right here. No, we still have all of our stuff. So what was I looking for? Why the sidetrack? Why the sidetrack beef? Also, did you notice how many wither roses I have? It's the right amount. If you were wondering how many you should have, and this is how many you should have. It's the right amount. We have the obsidian we need now. I feel like we always did. Oh, this is coal. Lies in deceit. Okay, now we've got 2 less than what we need. We've got some iron. I made sure to start hoarding that because people like to come and take all the iron when they take the iron. So I started hoarding it. Alright, let's just start dumping things that are upsetting to me. These are all upsetting to me. They're going in here. This can go here too. Actually, we should put this on the other side. Let's move the copper. Let's move the copper closer. Now, what I'm not going to do, which I had done before, which is a mistake, is I'm not going to put all the items in those chests right underneath the foundation of the building, because that's stupid. There's no other way to put it, because we need to build there. Why would I leave all that stuff there? That does not make sense, chat. Does not make sense. I feel like some of the things that I do... Okay, let me preface this by saying, I live in a world of multiple versions, right? So there's me, presently. This is the one who's talking to you, okay? There's a version of myself for whom I call Past Beef. Past Beef? Absolute prick. I hate that guy most of the time, okay? There is myself, right? I am Present Beef. And then there is Future Beef, who I really, really like, but that guy can't stand me. And there's reasons for that, okay? The reasons is that I get distracted, and I do things like leave a tree half built. You know what I mean? Forget where I'm going. Put chests at the bottom floor of a build at the foundation level. These are the kinds of things that I do to upset myself. Or rather, different versions of myself depending on my frame of reference. Yep, this is accurate. So what am I doing right now? I need to make a freaking... Oh, I got one. I got one. I don't need to make anything, chat. I just got to place this down. I think I'm going to place this right here. It just needs to be close to the build. That's a temporary. It's a temporary thing. And now what I needed was wood for chesticles. These are basically places that I can put things. Here we go. I've got two. This is exactly what I need. I don't need that there. So let's just put this down. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to like just gently place all the items that we're going to use in this build here, so that I can make my inventory suck less, because right now it sucks incredibly. There's few things that upset me more in this world than my inventory presently. Very few things, okay? Alright, I'm feeling good about this. We have two kinds of food, which is kind of annoying. Also, why have I not needed to eat? It is on hard, right? Do we have like some weird situation where this has been inverted? Hold on. So I've been running around. I should have had to eat, but sometimes that happens in this world. Your peaceful hard switches get reversed. I've seen that with a few mob farms. I just need to make sure that I can take damage, so that I know that this is what I think it is. Can I take damage from this height? Yep. I didn't see it actually give me damage, though. It's really upsetting that I'm so overpowered that I can't damage myself. Alright, let's go get the crimson. That's what we're doing. Let's focus, beef. So we're going to eat this food first. We'll eat this second. The redstone can go literally anywhere. So can these items. We're going to put those anywhere. We're doing that now. Also, if you're just joining the stream, today is American Thanksgiving. It is the day where we go to the supermarket and we spend $1,000 on food, and then we spend the day with people that we don't see often for a reason. We try to make nice, but somebody's going to say something out of pocket. Somebody's going to do something to upset someone else. There's a lot of fighting in the holidays in a lot of homes. And I wonder if that's because the holiday is just like based on false pretenses. That might be the reason. But yeah, so I'm putting this in my blue chest. Where is the chest that I had with the diamantes? There's a bag that I had that I thought had diamonds in it, but I guess that's one of the bundles that I lost. I don't need this hoe. The hoe's going right there. I do want to keep this. We should just plant this. Do we have a way to plant this? Maybe not just this second. But we'll come back to it, and then we should put these in here like this. That's my extra bundle. I'll keep this on me. Put this in here. Redstone can go literally anywhere. We're going to remove all this stuff at some point anyway. Also, the pork chop's gone. What I'm doing now is I'm trying to make space in my inventory to be able to move blocks. So what do we need? We need crimson. So I need basically crimson nylium. We need bone meal. That's easy. And then we need a little red fruiting body, a little red fungus, a little crimson fungus. So we can start growing them, because I think it's going to look really, really good. I think it's going to look amazing, guys. Now, luckily for us, I know just where to go to get what we need. And we're just going to go this way. Just keep moving. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. I think that I can find crimson in this general area over here. If only I... Did I find lava? I did not find lava. Did I find crimson? These are the questions that I have, chat. I found crimson. I told you I would find it, chat. Because listen, I know everything. I know everything about this world. I do. So I don't need a lot. I'm just going to grab, like, I don't know, 9. 9's a good number to do this. Just so I've got like a lot of space to do a couple. I've got to get emeralds first. You should get all the emeralds on the planet, but ooh, we also have nether wart right here, guys. So I'm seeing crimson. What I'm not seeing is a little triathon. So, okay, here's a little triathon. Ow, we only need one. We don't really need that many, but if there's a couple, we'll grab a couple. Because technically, we can make this right with bone meal right on the crimson nylium. We don't need the actual fruit body. But it is faster with the fruit body, so we're just going to do it that way. I have 24 blocks. Yeah. Listen, Spots Needs has been grinding, bud. If you're okay with taking stuff from people, he might be able to help you out. I am not okay with taking stuff from people, chat. I don't like that. Really bothers me. Taking this gold, though. I'm hearing mobuloids here. I'm Heron mobuloids, guys. Alright, so we got one fruit birdie. I'm a little nervous. I want to get out of here, I'll be honest with you. Let's just get the hell out of here, chat. Alright, I don't know if this is the right way I came in, but we're leaving this way anyway. There it is. This is the way we just came. So I'm just going to kind of close this up. Ooh, gold. Ooh, candy. I see you. I see you, bud. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to work you over. There it is. Now you're no longer alive. You see what you get? That was something, that was a choice that you made. Alright, that was not my problem. Alright, you had the question. I came with the answer. Oh, I got chips instead. That is upsetting. We're going to go ahead and leave those there. Not dealing with the chips. I guess we could, I don't know, I guess if there's enough, we'll just take what we need and then we'll throw the rest away. Let's go. Alright, so now we need to go get the bone meal, which for sure is over here. I'm not going to fight with it. What's going on there, bud? I got LOL in the chat. Dude, what's your in-game name, man? Because there's so many people that have so many different names. Who the hell am I talking to? Remind me who this is so that I can feel okay. Because I know you. I just don't know which one of you it is that I know. Does that make sense? Yo, Naz, have simple graphics. You have simple graphics? I guess he's asking questions. Questions are happening now in the game, you guys. Alright, so that's our crimson. It's not going to be a lot, but we're going to make it work. Also, it wouldn't be a bad idea to make a better hoe? Question mark. Do I have iron in my chesty? Yeah, I do have iron. So we got iron, we got wood. So we can make a better hoe, because we're going to need a hoe to get rid of all those other blocks. And then it's also going to help us to produce more gold meal. So does Zuri. I told you I knew you. I wasn't sure if it was Zuri or Al, but I knew it was one of you, so it's Zuri. What's up, bud? What's up, bud? I'll make sure to remember that. When I think of Zuri, it makes me want to laugh anyway, so yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense that you'd be low. Yeah, Zuri. It's been, dude, have you played Arc Raiders? Zuri, I need to ask you this question, because I have been absolutely addicted to Arc Raiders. I'm playing Minecraft right now because this is work, but I'll tell you where my heart is. My heart is topside. Alright, my heart is topside with the Raiders, okay? That's where my heart is right now. That game is just, it's so incredible. I love it because it's one of those post-apocalyptical games, and since we're so close to there in real life, I feel like it's just training me for all the things that we're going to have to do pretty soon. It's hard to remember a lot of names. I appreciate you understanding that. I love all of you guys, and I do. And I'm still a pretty small content creator, and I can remember most of you, right? But there's going to be a point. God, I hope so. Knock on wood, bud. But there's going to be a point, but there's going to be so many viewers that it's going to be impossible for me to have relationships as personal as I have now with all of you. Like, that's an accurate statement. Like, one day I won't be able to answer people's messages because I'll have too freaking many. I hope that happens. But also, there's a sad thing about that because I really like being able to play with viewers and kind of keep it personal. Like, that's nice. But someday I'm not going to be able to do that, you guys. I mean, I hope you guys all understand that. The people that were from the OG crowd, which is like you're in that crowd, Zuri, I'm definitely going to be able to keep playing with you guys and be able to have a relationship. But people that like subscribe to me a year from now, I'm not going to talk to you at all. There's just no way. It's impossible. I watched some of the streams, but Arc Raiders, I don't have a good enough PC. I promise I will play because this winter I will get a gaming laptop. Holy shit, Zuri, that is so exciting, bud. I am so excited to hear that. Oh my god, you don't understand how excited Max and Tilted are gonna be to find out that you're gonna get that game and be able to play with us, man. Because it's such a good game that I feel like everybody just wants to play it these days. It's just what's happening. I don't know how long it'll last, though. I feel like it's one of those games where people are going to get bored of it quickly. That's kind of what people have been saying. I don't know. I couldn't picture that. But then again, my brain allows me to stay interested in things for a long time before they're no longer interesting. Spot Sneeze left the realm again. That's kind of par for the course. Ooh, I am losing hunger. Good. So the hard switch is working. And we've got bees! Oh, we've got bees. This is so important. Jade needs bees. Okay, You tried it. I'm a noob. Yeah, no, we're playing together, Naz. We're gonna lock in again today, bud. Are you able to play the game though? Like, I mean, you apologized yesterday. So you're like, oh, sorry about, earlier, and I just said it's okay, but I didn't really know what you were apologizing about. To be honest with you, from my perspective, you just had to stop playing because you had too many video games for a little bit, and it seemed like you just needed a break. But like, we weren't upset with you or anything. So if if you were like apologizing for that, I mean, I guess that's silly. There's nothing to apologize for, but. Unless you did some shit that I didn't notice. Maybe you were being an ass and I didn't notice, but I felt like you were just being an ass, bud. Alright, why did I come over here? I'm immediately distracted. Immediately distracted. Okay, so we need we've got the bone meal, right? We've got the nylium. These things are important. I've got literally one mushroom. So we can start growing this. I don't think I needed to come over here. We got everything we need now, chat. Let's go ahead and just start growing these trees. And then I need to go and get just a stupid amount of quartz. That's the part that's going to be upsetting. Because quartz is expensive. You need a lot of it to make quartz blocks, and you need even more to make quartz stairs. It's an expensive build. But we're going to be using top slab, so I don't think it's going to be so bad. But let's get this crimson forest growing. You stopped abruptly. Yeah, there's never a reason to apologize to stop abruptly. You know what? I don't know if you realized it or not, but like for instance, like me, like I'm not this character. Like I'm not playing Minecraft all the time. Like I'm actually human the rest of the time that I am playing with you guys a few hours a week. So like it's totally cool to me in my mind that you should have a life of your own that's outside of video games. So when you say, "Hey, I gotta go," like nobody's ever like upset with you ever, unless like they really wanted to play and like you're just somebody fun to play with. But you haven't reached that status yet. You just started playing, so you didn't hurt anybody's feelings. Like if Max did that shit to me, I might be upset. It's like we just started and you're leaving, but you're absolutely cool, bud. Like we haven't really played a lot together, so it's just fun to play with somebody new. If you want to go out again, we can carry you and show you the ropes. We're happy to do that. I would suggest you playing with yourself. That's where you really understand how the game works. And the first time you go on a solo adventure, it is a terrifying one, bud. It is a really scary time, bud. It is a really, really scary time. I find I got all these things, man. I'm doing pretty well, you guys. I'm all dripped out, all this really good armor. All right, let's see how this looks, because this is what we're here for, bud. I really want to see how this looks. We got another little mushroom there. I love that. We're gonna make it bigger. We got Zuri Cat in the game. I love that. Look at these trees. I love these trees. Oh my god. All right, so let's see. Did I keep any of the stuff on me? Of course I didn't. That'd be silly. So I need to get quartz so I can see exactly how this will work. I gotta use my 4th elytra. Yeah, sounds like you, bud. Stop losing elytra. And how do you have so many damn elytra, bro? I got mad at you in the last world for grabbing all of the elytra that nobody else can take it, and I feel like you're doing it again. Like, bro, I played in a world for 3 years. 3 years! And I'm still on the first elytra. You need to stop taking so many chances, bud. Like, how are you losing your elytra? There's going to be a point in time where I'm going to go out into the world looking for elytra, and I'm not going to find it. And what I'm going to think is spot sneeze. I'm going to think spot sneeze. Like, how many are you hoarding? How many do you have right now, bud? Because I made it clear I didn't love that you did that in the last world. That's one of the reasons why we stopped playing the Realism Craft world, bud. Final elytra, by the way. No, bud. But, like, how do you have 4 already? How is that even something that's coming out of your mouth, bud? That's a lot to take in right now, but like, I almost want to stop what I'm doing and go get elytra because I'm afraid that because I play a lot slower. Like, you can't see it. Let me see if I can add this so you guys can see it, because we're like on day 1,000, guys. I don't know if you realize that. We're like on like day 1,000 or something. Almost 800, and I don't have an elytra yet. I don't even have it. Don't even have it yet, Chad. I haven't beat the Ender Dragon yet. I'm doing a lot of stuff. Yeah, well, you lost all of them to death, obviously, bud. That's how you're going to lose them. But, like, you use elytra all the time. You're using it in places where you don't need to use it. Like, you should use elytra when you need to get around fast. Like, you don't need it if you're just chilling at the bases, because they're all connected with what do you call it? With portals and stuff. Like, hey, listen, I'm just going to get off my damn high horse here, and I'm just going to continue what I'm doing. Let's see if we have any more. So I know where there's more quartz. There's more quartz on the other side. That'll be a good opportunity for us to clean this up. So I'm going to do that. Spot Sneeze, are you gonna come with me to the end one of these days to go get me an elytra? Can we go do that one of these days? Spot Sneeze tells me that he's going on his fourth elytra. It makes my eye twitch. It really does make my eye twitch, but it really does. Also, you need to understand who the fuck did this? Who did this? I need to see where this goes now. I need to see where this goes. There's just a random tunnel going down over here. Like, you guys know that I had a path down to Y15, right? What is this? You know what? I'm just going to let it be here. I'm going to let it be here. I'm going to calm down. My eye will stop twitching eventually. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Yeah, this wasn't even built right. I try not to do it, but my instinct. Yeah. Listen, I understand. You can't help yourself, bud. You can't understand. This is more about me than it's about you, bud. You have to understand that, okay? So a long time ago, I learned, and I'll explain this. A long time ago, I learned, and I learned this by living with other people, right? What I learned is that people do things differently, right? People do things differently, and that doesn't mean that they're right or they're wrong. It's just different. So you have a different way of being, and I need to learn to accept you for who you are. I hate this. I'm getting rid of it. If whoever did this, if they remember, they can find it. So I just need to accept that. I need to accept you for who you are. This is more about me than about you, bud. So like when you hear me complaining, I know I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong. I know I have no real reason to complain, and I apologize for that. It's something that I'm working on, but it's like a knee-jerk reaction that I want people to do things the way I do them, and that's not right. That's not right. You have your own way of doing things. You're your own person, and I need to respect you for that, bud. And I do. And I'm trying. Okay? So just know that I'm not really mad. My knee-jerk instinct is screw you, but like when I think about it, and in my heart of hearts, when I lead it to the conclusion of where everything goes, I'm very self-aware and I'm very quick to correct, and I've already corrected. Go nuts, bud. Just don't take all the damn elytras, please, because I want one day. That's all it is. It's just me being selfish because I want elytra too. That's really all it is. That's what it boils down to, chat. That's what it boils down to, chat. All right, so we've got now all the quartz. It's not going to be enough, but we're okay with that. We're going to make it work. I don't know how red is going to work with this green, or whether it's even going to work, but I just need to exercise this demon, you guys. So here's the white. So we're going to do the white. I love building, and we can use bone blocks and stuff. Yes, maybe some white quartz too. So let's just try some different blocks here. And we'll see how we can make these kind of just all play nicely together. So how do I get... It should be the same way. I don't know why I'm having trouble with this. It should just be like this. It is not like this. Why do you have to be different quartz? Why do you have to be annoying and upsetting? Why? Okay, so how do we build it? Let's just find out. Oh, they don't actually have brick slabs? Since when do they not have brick slabs? They don't have brick slabs. I could have sworn they did. No, they do. They do. How do you build them? Smooth and then just regular. There's no brick slabs. Okay, you need to fix it, Mojang. You're screwing up my world today. Absolutely screwing up my world. Alright, it is what it is. We can't do it. If somebody knows otherwise, please tell me because I'm super upset now. I love the idea of going with the white floor. This is going to be super expensive if we do it this way, chat, but I think that's what's happening. Look. So we can kind of do a pattern with these two, and then we'll just kind of... Ooh, this is not centered. Well, this is broken. We'll have to fix this. Look, so these 3 blocks here, so I'm going to go in the middle. This is where the other side should be. You see how it's not where it's supposed to be? Do we just leave it this way? There's a lazy part of me that just wants to leave it this way, chat, and there's a part of me that's really upset and wants to fix it. Which part do you think is going to win? I'm ADHD. Which side do you think is going to win? Let me know in the comments. Like, which one do you think is going to win? I think I'm going to leave it just like this. I can't wait for Sebi to tell me how shitty it looks. That is a good time, guys. If you don't have somebody in your world that is just unfiltered and just tells you how they feel about things and they don't like anything, you gotta get one, guys. For me, that's Semi. There's nobody else in my world like that. There's nobody else in my world like that, Chad. He's the only person who makes me feel that way. La la la. Alright, we're doing it. We are doing it, Chad. I'm really excited about all the wonderful things we're doing today. Really excited. I think today's going to be an absolutely fantastic day. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to play Arc Raiders. Yeah, I can't wait to play Arc Raiders, chat. It's a shame that YouTube hates me when it comes to Arc Raiders and won't show it to anybody new. And that sucks. And I think the problem is it's just overly saturated with people. Oh my god, I love it. I was right about this color, chat. I was so right. Oh, I love being right, chat. This looks great. I love it. So we got to do some kind of offset on this. I don't know how we're going to do it. And I think I kind of want to build this on the bottom, like I was doing it so far. But we're running out of blocks so quickly, chat. No! We're going to need a lot more blocks. This much is clear. But I'm going to build what I can while I can, so that I'm not, like, spending the whole live stream, you know, grinding nether quartz. You know what I mean? I'm going to try not to do that. Also, we've got other blocks that we can work with here too, chat. Like, we got these. These are absolutely lovely. I'm going to grab a couple of these. And I think the rest are just going to be a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh, I did too much that and not enough this. Look what I did, chat. Okay, so we got to move. We got to leave. We got to get more quartz. I'm going to put what I can, but it's not going to be much. Got another 6 here, and then we've got 50 of the other block, and then we just got like a random straggler. We're going to get rid of that immediately. And then we have to use some of these, and I'm not sure where those are going to go yet, chat, but I know it's going to look absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait. All right. So now, actually, we've run out of things to do. Once I put these 3 blocks here, we basically can't do anything else. Oh, and this one. And this one. Okay, wait, we can do a few more, just kidding. We could do these. So I'm doing every other on this. I didn't do this by choice. I was just playing with it, and I actually really like the way it looks. So I'm going to leave it this way. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Absolutely beautiful. I love that. It's going to be a good time. All right, let's drop this crap off. I think I'm going to go to the iron farm and take a whole bunch of iron, because that's something that we're going to have to do. This netherrack can probably stay there by Jade. I'm seeing Al. Al, it is so great to see you, bud. Have you played Arc Raiders yet? Have you played Arc Raiders yet, bud? If you have not, and you have a computer and you have a way to do it, I need you to strap in and play with me. Yeah, I see you shaking your head no. I hope that your issue isn't that you don't have a good enough computer, because I'm hearing that a lot lately, and I got to tell you, that breaks my heart. It really does. Trying to get the game. Listen, try harder. Try harder, bud. All right? Because that is a fun game, and I know that Max would be absolutely thrilled if you could join us and play that game with us, bud. You'd like it, man, because you're good at Fortnite. So let me explain it to you, bud, because you haven't heard. All right, so Arc Raiders is basically as though if Minecraft and Fortnite had a baby, right? And then they took this baby and they put it in a dark spot in the corner and didn't feed it love or sunlight, and then one day released it into the world. That is Arc Raiders. It is an amazing game, you guys. I really, really am enjoying it, and I can't wait for you to play with me, bud. I can't wait for you to play with me. And like the Arc Raider community is split because you have PvE players and you got PvP players, and they don't always get along because the PvE players are trying to advance in the game, and the PvP players are just trying to kill them and take all their loot. And I'm kind of in the PvP section. I really love the idea of having somebody else, basically purses. You have a bunch of people that are like purses or handbags, and what they do is they walk around in the game and they gather things for you. Did we beat the end already? No. We is nobody. Frickin' Spot Sneeze beat the end. As soon as I told him it was okay, he wasted no time. Within 30 seconds, he was on his way there. I'm sure that it's impossible for you to find an Elytra. He says he's only gotten 4, but I don't know, man. I don't know, man. That's his 4th one, but how many do you have in stock, bud? I guess that's the real question. All right, let's cook this for Jade. We know she's doing this. She does not clean out the chest, but we forgive her for that. Listen, not everybody's perfect. Can't expect people to be perfect. This we got to get rid of. Getting rid of it. I hate it. You only have this left. I'm teasing you, Spot Sneeze. I'm teasing you, bud. Don't worry, bud. I'm just teasing you, man. Don't worry. Just teasing you, bud. I already told you it was fine. I'm gonna complain about it, but it's fine. If I die, I have none left, and then we'll go get you more, bud. Just don't freaking die. And if you do die with it, why don't you check with me and see if we can restore from backup? Do me that favor. Depending on what's going on, and there's not a lot of people here, maybe we just restore from backup, so you don't have to go on the mission. I don't mind. I do it all the time, right? Oh, let's take this with us. Let's take all this. We came here for what? Quartz. I thought I had a bunch here. We're taking it. Or did I already grab it all? I may have already grabbed it all. Let's take what we can. Ooh. I found some soul sand, chat. I love that. We're going to use that immediately. Alright, what do we have here? We've got wood. We got just a silly amount of netherrack. I think Jade's using this. We got some more copper. I'll take that for the build. Hell no. Finding new one is annoyingly hard. Can I have a rotten flesh? You can have as many as you want. Beef, do you have smithing template? I do. I will sell it. I need 7 diamonds to duplicate it for you. What I don't have is diamonds. I have the smithing template. Bring me 7 diamonds and I will duplicate it for you. And you may have one, sir. Yes, you may. Alright, we are buddies. But I don't have the diamonds to just give you one. I only have one, okay? Actually, wait, is that a lie? I may actually have more. Let me see. Let me see if I'm lying. I've got the netherite. I don't know if I have an extra template. If I do, I'll give it to you, but I don't think I do. No, in fact, I've lost my netherite template. It's not where I thought it was. Okay, I lost my netherite template. We've got issues. Hold on. Panic is ensuing the nation. I must look in all the places where I may have placed it. I may have accidentally spent it, bud. No! I'm sure Spot Sneeze has another one that I can buy from him, if anything. That's an expensive item. Like no one's just going to give it to you just because it takes diamond grind to make it. But let me see if I misplaced it. I hope I didn't spend it. I remember telling myself, like, hey, you got to keep this because all the reasons. But I'm not seeing it. Yeah, let me see if I have it. If not, why don't you check with Spot Sneeze? Spot Sneeze might be able to hook you up faster because now I'm on this whole situation where I've got to find it. And if it's not within my my shulker box, I've lost it. It's gone. I may have actually died with it on me. Who knows at this point? Let me see if I've got it, bud. Hold on. And then I need to get nether quartz. I got to go on a nether quartz mission, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, I know what you need, bud. I know what you need. You need netherite template. But I don't know where I put it, bud. I'm going to look for it now. I hope I have it, but you know what? I was going to get iron. Can I focus for a second? Can I get the things that I need first, and then I'll come back for you? Let me get the thing that I came for, because it wasn't just this. I also need iron. Everything's fine, guys. There's no reason to fret. It's going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to be a great day. Can't wait. Today I have the whole day off. I'm going to do this until around 10. I think, which it's 7 now, so we got 3 more hours on the clock. I mean, unless like 20 people show up to the stream, I'm probably only going to do it another 3 hours. I think it's going to be a dead stream. I think a lot of Thanksgiving people, like I'm not expecting to see Jade today. I don't know if she celebrates Thanksgiving, but generally speaking, everybody in America celebrates Thanksgiving, except for me. So I don't think she'll be available. AFK for a sec. You can AFK as long as you need, but as long as you're in a safe place. I don't. Up, Naz was here. This has Naz all over it. Oh my god. Listen, I'm gonna do something for you, bud. I know you're gonna hate this. Watch this. Watch this, bud. I love that. I love that about you, bud. Yeah, I don't keep things clean here, bud. I keep things all broken, bud. I keep things broken. I don't keep. You should see my place, by the way. You think this is bad? You should see real life, what things are for me. So I have intense ADHD, which means while normal neurotypical people think about things, I think about all things at all times, and that makes it. And then with my dopamine deficiency, it makes it hard for me to have the will to do anything, which is ironic because if I'm interested in something, I can become a master in it really quickly. It's really good for mastery because I can really lock in and focus on something that I'm interested in, like Minecraft, right? I've been playing this game for like 5 years and I haven't gotten bored of it. Normies can't do that. That's like a neurodivergent thing. Normies can't do that, but I can lock in on something for years at a time with a high precision of focus. right? But when it comes to certain things, I just don't have the drive to do them. Like I need like to be forced to do it, right? Like great things are like deadlines. Give me a deadline, and then right before the deadline, I'll get started because then I have to. But I can't just do it on my own accord. Like there's no way I'm gonna do it. So how are we doing with iron here, guys? I needed iron. Why can't I make iron blocks? Here we go. We got 19, and then wanted to look for the netherite template for Al. I think it was Al. Was it Al or Zuri? One of you guys. I'm getting it for you right now. If I have it, there's a high chance that I've lost it, and that's a bummer because I haven't even done my whole set yet. I'm still missing the hoe, aren't I? Let's see if it's in here. No, sir, I have lost my template, or I spent it. One of the two or both, or somebody stole it from me. One of the three. I don't think anybody stole it from me, though, but I think I just lost it. Sounds more like me. Let's check here. We don't have any other places. It could be here, so no. Nope, nope. It's gone, bud. So I'm collecting iron. I'm going to be collecting a little bit at a time. And we need that for the beacon over here, you guys. So I think now we're at the point where we can. I wanna plant this over here. Then we're gonna go looking for nether quartz. Get a lot of nether quartz grinding to do. Now I know what you're thinking. We can go to the piglins and we can trade with them, but that's gonna be an enormous amount of gold. And I calculated it. Like you don't really get that much quartz from them. It's about as fast as you would if you were just mining it, maybe. I don't know if that's true. That might be complete crap. It might be. Alright, let's put this down over here. Just the one for now. Where is my... I don't have it. We're going to come back for it. We'll do it later. We'll do two. I like that they're not touching. It makes me happy. Alright, we're getting quartz, you guys. We're getting quartz. We're doing it. Let's go. I wish TV would come back and finish this build. I think it's going to be a great build if she ever comes back and finishes it. She was playing a lot with me for the first couple of weeks, like maybe the first month. And then I don't know. I guess she got bored or she found better things to play. I don't know. But she's gone now. Can I claim this village over by the iron farm? I don't know which village you're talking about. Is it the one? Well, it's the one closest to. I mean, dude. Yeah. Whatever you want to do there, bud. I mean, this whole area is ours. I mean, yeah. You want the whole damn village though? Like, what's your plan for the village? Do you need villagers? Like, what are you doing? The answer is yes, but I am asking because I'm curious, not because that has any bearing on whether or not you can do it. But I am curious what you're planning on doing because why not? I can do that. So yeah, you can have it. Sure, why not? Yeah, have it. I don't know that anybody else is taking claim to that. I mean, we're not really taking claims to things really here. You just build something wherever you want, and then it's probably a good idea to talk to people like you did, though, right? Because maybe somebody had plans, but nobody's here, so screw them. Screw them! There's not enough people here to tell you no, so just do what you want, bud, all right? Planning a nice trading hall. I love that. You're gonna do a better trading hall. I would love that, bud. Yeah, I know you like to zombify the villagers and stuff. I'm not with that, but when you have it set up, let me know and I will use it. Absolutely, bud. Absolutely. So what do we need? We need gold because I don't want to die. That's what it comes down to. All right, let's get. Do we even have gold, chat? I had a bunch of gold on me, but I've already lost it. No, I put it to cook. All right, let's get, because I'm gonna be out in the wilderness now, getting quartz, and I don't want to be fighting a bunch of piggly wigglies. So we're gonna avoid that. Really looking forward to finishing this build. Oh, I hate this. See how this corner is a little corner here? This is bothering me. This needs to be up one block further in, I think. Yeah, we're gonna stop what we're doing to fix this. Because I don't think it's right. Did I lose one of the stairs down there? Where's the other stair? Oh, there it is. So tell me if this makes a huge difference, or was I just nitpicking? Makes a huge difference. That's better. Tell me I put gold in here. Oh, beef. You had all this gold and you already lost it, bro. And I only have like 2 pieces here. That's not even enough to do anything. Oh, chat. All right, well, I'm going on the other side. I don't know where the hell I grabbed all that gold and I put it somewhere. Maybe I put it to cook on the other side. Yep. Welcome to my world. About 10 times a day, I walk into a room and I have no idea why I went there. Most days, I'm okay with it. I just wait a second and I'm fine. But some days, it spirals me into a frustration that normal people don't understand. Normal people don't understand, you guys. I hate that this is like this. Who did this? I just put like a random crafting table down there. I feel like dirt is going to make this better. And maybe one piece of gravel. There we go. Now it's better. Alright, we're moving as swiftly as we can here, chat. Alright, we need this gold. I need 2 pieces of gold now, chat. Do we have it? Woohoo! We've got it, bud. I must have put it in there, I guess. Alright, let's make, let's see which one's going to be the cheapest in terms of what's going to keep me alive. I need to keep this one because of fire protection. Need to keep this one because of feather falling. We're going to get rid of this one. That's the one we're going to get rid of for now. And I kind of want to like roll an enchantment on this. How many levels do we have, guys? Fucking break. Awesome. Awesome, 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 you guys. Okay, now it says excellent connection. Yeah, I had a little bit of an issue. Hopefully I can get right back in. Yeah, I lost all my viewers. I love that. Thank you so much, internet provider, for destroying my stream. Alright, well, Al's got to go. I'll see you, Al. Alright, I'm back. So I don't know what happened. My internet got weird for a second. I think it's fine now. Let me see. Zuri, are you alive? Can you move around and show me that you're alive, bud? Did you go AFK right here? Yeah, you're alive. Cool. I just want to make sure you're alive. No, yeah, I thought it was a problem with my internet too. Like, my internet went weird for a second. I don't know what happened. I lost all my viewers. I lost all of my viewers, chat. They all left really quick. Yeah, yeah. Alright, so we need, I think I want to go to the Crimson side. Let's go this way. There's like a delta over here. I don't love that. I'm looking at Crimson. That's where we're going. I'm looking at Pigulons. Let's go up in this corner. What's up, you guys? How you guys doing? You guys doing alright today? Cool. I'm going to leave you alone. So we're grabbing Crimson. We're grabbing, I don't know if we even know if we need Crimson. Let's just take this back hole. We'll deal with it later. I think I may actually have a stack of this already somewhere. I don't know how much of this we're going to need, but I'm just going to grab, I don't know, a few stacks for now. Because we are going to do it, we are going to have several floors. So this is going to be an actually pretty expensive build, I think. I'm looking at lots of quartz, though, so that's good. This guy wants to talk to me. You can talk. There you go. You can have a conversation if you want. I am a civilized person. If you want to have a conversation with me, we can have a conversation, okay? I'm killing all of the hoglins. They taste so good in my tummy. That's kind of weird, though. I find it weird to eat the hoglin. Like, I don't know if it's really edible, but I do it. It gives you pork chops, so it must be okay. Getting all the quartz, you guys, all of it. Look at this. This is not going to be nearly enough. If I got 10 stacks of quartz, I would probably find myself coming out here looking for more quartz. This is accurate. And I'm also getting rid of all the quartz in the general area, which is also not good. What's going on, STG? How you doing? Yeah, my TikTok went down. Yep, my TikTok went down. I don't know what happened, but my internet went weird for a second. Everything went down for a second. I did nothing to fix it. But then when I checked again, it was fixed. And then, I lost, half my viewers really quick. But then some came back from TikTok, which is cool. Which I wasn't paying attention to TikTok. I legit forgot that I was even streaming on TikTok. So I'm glad you came over on this side, because I was never going to remember that you were there. Alright, how are we doing on quartz? We've got a little bit less than a stack of Rooney. I don't want to move too far away from base because I'm dreadfully afraid of getting lost. I did not keep track of where we came from. I know it's over there, around that corner. Bro, whoever it is that's placing blocks all over the nether like this, you see this crap? You see this crap? There's somebody that likes this. Is what they do. Let me tell you what they're doing. Let me tell you what they're doing, because I need you to understand the frustration I have. They're running, and as they're running, they're dropping blocks underneath of them for no reason other than just to piss off beef. Because look at this. There's dirt, there's ice everywhere. Whoever's doing that, for the love of Christ, can you please stop doing that? Like, don't do this. You're making this look like shit. Look at this. Just like random blocks everywhere. Just random blocks everywhere. Also, freaking cobwebs. Like, why are you destroying my world? Like, why are you making it look ugly? Please stop doing that. You think that's flame? Yeah, I bet it is freaking flame. Flame is barely in this world, bud. Barely in this world. And I've had to talk to Flame a few times about things that you shouldn't do. Like, how old is Flame? Like, I think Flame's an adult, too. Like, that's the part that's really getting me. Like, why would you think this is okay? I don't even have fire to fix it. I'm just going to leave. I'm going to go back to what I was doing. It's just, I'm frustrated, guys. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated because my expectations are not being met. I thought, hey, this is our world. Maybe we don't make it look like shit, but other people have other things planned, I guess. Why did I kick you from the realm? Beef, why did you kick me from the realm? It depends on who you are. Were you the person that was sneaking around in Sebi's base and he had to lock you up in Obsidian the other day? If so, that's the reason why. So if you're in somebody's base and you're doing this, you're crouching and you're moving around like this, hiding. Yeah. You're definitely the guy. Sebi told me that you were sneaking around in the base. I warned you when you joined that you need to play nice with everybody, and if you had any problems, come to me. And he caught you sneaking in the base. If I let you in right now, you're trapped in Obsidian. This is the story. But then again, you're the second person that I've had to kick because of Sebi, so maybe I need to have a deep conversation with him. But you were in his base and you were crouched moving, which means you're concealing your location, which means you may be up to griefing, and we don't take chances, so that's why you got kicked, bud. One of the members didn't like the way you were moving, and I had to take care of it, bud. And then also, you were breaking stuff in my farm. You came to my farm, and you were clumsy. You broke some stuff. I was already kind of on the fence about having you in the realm, but I was gonna let it happen. But then when one other person saw that you were moving weirdly, it became a really easy decision for me to just kick you, bud. And that's why. That's what happens, man. You can't move weird in here. If you move weird, you get kicked. I'm gonna guess that you weren't doing anything wrong. I'm gonna guess that you're like 9 years old. That's what I'm gonna guess. It's just there's a certain age and maturity that you did not seem to have, and I think it was off-putting. I'm just gonna be 100% honest. Okay, let me read what you're saying. I wasn't. No, I think you kicked me because you thought I wasn't in live. No. No. I mean, well, that's one of the reasons. Yes, and that's another thing. You weren't able to watch the stream. So, like, there was, like, a lot of strikes against you. You weren't able to watch the stream, and this is a viewer stream. That's one problem, right? You weren't able to watch the stream. You came to my base, and I had to actually kick you out of the farm. I had to kick you out of it. I never do that. But your presence was causing so many problems that I had to ask you to leave. You understand? That's what happened, bud. I remember it clearly as though it was last week, because it was. All right, you came over, you insisted on coming to the Wither Skeleton farm. I really didn't want anybody there. You were there for a while, you caused problems, you broke things twice. So I asked you to leave. And the next location you go is to Sebi's base, in which you were sneaking. So he blocked you in Obsidian and said, hey, this guy's a problem. And I already had 2 strikes against you. I was already thinking, well, this guy can't. I was trying to think of how I was going to let you stay in the realm when you can't watch. And I didn't come to a solution for that yet. I didn't come to one. And you kind of made it easy. You made it easy. You made an easy decision for me, bud. And I can't be sorry because I'm not. I'm not really sorry. Like, I wish it would have worked out, yes, but am I sorry? No. Like, you just didn't meet the criteria to be in here, bud. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, bud. Like, what I would suggest you do is you wait a while and try again. You come back in and we can talk a little bit about what the rules are here and just make sure that you're adhering to those and not making anybody uncomfortable. That's the best I can do. But I got to talk to Sebi first. Sebi is a reasonable person. I will ask him, hey bud, this guy says this and that, and he wasn't actually griefing or doing anything, and we can give you another chance. Right? But as it stands, I don't have much to work with, bud. What do I know? I know that you can't watch the viewer stream while you're playing, which I don't know how to solve that. I don't know how to solve that. Perhaps if we had memberships and you can pay a monthly toll, then maybe. But I haven't set that up yet. I'm just not ready to do that yet. But for now, it is what it is, bud. I can't do anything else. Oh no, I missed a spot, you guys. Oh no. I broke an extra block. No, everything is falling apart right now, guys. Everything is falling apart. So we're having a little bit of trouble with this, but we're going to fix it. Alright? Why don't they have... I was pretty sure that they had those slabs, man. But they don't. Alright, how's this looking? I think it's looking absolutely fantastic, you guys. I really love the way this is coming out. And I'm just going to kind of just sprinkle this all the way around like this. I'm going to have to fix the other wall. It is bothering me. I was wrong. I can't leave it like this. It's totally broken. Okay, there's a realm. So yeah, I know about realm management. Not going to use it. It destroys the world, but I often have 10 people in here and it makes it too laggy and we can't play. No, I need to be able to play with people that I trust, that I can just talk to, and you're not that person, unfortunately. It just is what it is. Like, we tried it. I warned you, and I warn everybody when they come in that you can come in, but if you have any problems with anybody, it might not work out. And about once a month or so, that happens, and it sucks that it happened to you. But it is what it is, man. I can't revert that now. I can't because I bring you in now, and you'd be like, oh, well, this guy kicked me. I'll show him, and then you do grief. Like, no matter what, I can't trust that you'll come back and be nice now. Unless some time passes, and I change my mind. That's really all it is. But I'll tell you one thing you shouldn't do. You shouldn't beg to come back in, and you should stop defending yourself at this point, because it doesn't matter. What's done is done. I can't fix the past. I was already on the fence about having you in here, and when somebody else had a problem with you, and it wasn't just me, it became really easy. But I was already on the fence. I already had a problem. I already thought, I don't know if this guy's going to be able to play in here. I already was thinking that. And I was right. I was 100% right, Chad. You got to go with your instincts sometimes. And I've got really good instincts when it comes to people. I can generally meet somebody, and before they open their mouth, I know whether they're good news or bad. And I'm always right. So in your case, I don't have the benefit of being able to see you, but I can tell by the way you're moving it wasn't going to work out. I'm telling you, man, you're moving weird, bud. You're moving weird, untrustworthy. I'm just going to tell it how it is. I have to. I feel like I messed up something here. Hold up, chat. Where did this break? It didn't break. It's fine. I just don't have enough blocks. Oh, God, I love the way this is coming out. Look at this, chat. Look at this! This is going to be so great, you guys. I love this. We don't have enough quartz, though. Let's get some more quartz. Also, I need more coffee. You're 9 years old. See, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's an age thing, because I've got an 11-year-old, and I just know. I just knew you're like 9 years old. So it's not that you're trying to do anything wrong. You just haven't developed the skills to move correctly yet. You just don't know what that looks like yet. And there's nothing I can do. It's a hurricane. You just got to bat the windows and wait. Meaning I need to wait for you to get older and come to that place. I can't be the one that teaches you how to be that person. It's something that you're just going to get living in our society. But I can tell. I play with 9-year-olds, Fortnite and stuff like that. One thing I know about 9-year-old boys is they are vindictive, and they can not vindictive. Okay, how do I put this? If something goes wrong, a 9-year-old is going to get you back for that thing. You understand? So I've kicked you out of my world. And I've done it on a public stage, and I've said that you move weird and that you grieve and all these things. If I let you back in now, the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna grieve. The first thing you're gonna do, and without doubt. So I can't. You can never come back in here, bud. You can't. There isn't an age limit. There's more of a maturity limit, and I could just tell by the way you were moving that you didn't meet that requirement. I could just tell. I guessed his age freaking on the money, guys. On the money, I guessed his age. I just knew it. I just knew it, man. All right. We need more quartz. This part is really upsetting me, chat. This is really upsetting me. Some kids think that revenge is key to victory. No. Victory is not having to fight in the first place. And that's what you'll kind of learn as you get older. It took me actually years of martial arts training to realize that. Victory is not having to fight in the first place, and you're 100% right. My 11-year-old son doesn't understand that yet. Wait, I'm a kid. Yeah, you might be, Spot. You might be a kid, right? But you don't move like one. You understand? You could be 15 or 25. You don't move like one. You don't cause trouble the way some 9-year-olds do. Nothing wrong with kids. It's about maturity, not age. I don't grieve. I'm a builder and a miner and MC. Yes, that is correct, but I have wronged you from your perspective. You understand? Like we would have to have a vote on a council to get you in. You know what I mean? Some kids. Yeah. Spot sneeze, don't get offended, bud. There's age, and then there's maturity. And what you have is high maturity. Like Sebi. Sebi is 13 years old, but he's more mature than some 25-year-olds that I've met. It's about maturity and being able to move around other people. Not everybody can do that, but yeah, I don't know. But this stream is toast, man. There's nobody freaking here, bud. There's a really good chance that I'm gonna stop doing this soon. We got 2 people. We got 3 people in the stream right now. We're at 16 times 14. So we need more of this. I told you we're gonna need a lot. I don't really want to do this all one color. What can we change? You know what? We can start using bone blocks. We got a lot of bone blocks, and I wouldn't mind doing coal blocks too. Coal's pretty expensive though. Yeah, Sebi is super diplomatic. He's super mature. He had somebody that was a confirmed griefer, and he came to me and he asked me to let him work with me, to take him in because the first place he went was not kick this guy. That was not the first place he went. You know? Like, I trust Sebi. Like, I don't think he's perfect, but I think he means well. You know what I mean? Like, I do think he means well. And if he has a problem with somebody that I also have a problem with, I'm not going to question it. Like, that was enough for me. But when we both had the same feeling about the same person, it was really easy to be like, no, we can't do this. Speaking of can't do this, I don't want to fight you, bud. I feel like you're being rude. Oh, he disappeared. You better freaking run, punk. I gotta talk to Flame about placing blocks all over the nether, man. What the hell is that? What is that? I'm gonna clean it up. And then I'm gonna put a sign by the nether. Flame, don't place blocks all over the freaking floor. Literally obsidian. He's literally placing obsidian on the floor now. Look at this. I mean, granted, I needed exactly 2 pieces of obsidian, so whoo-wee! I'm glad I got it. So I mean, there's that, right? There's a positive aspect to that. So I don't want to do quartz, man. I like the way the quartz looks so far, but I think I'm going to start peppering in another color just because it's too expensive of a build to do. So let me think of how we're going to do that. I'm going to take this bit of quartz here because we might need it to finish this off. I don't like that I'm going straight down. There's actually a lot of quartz here, guys. Look at this. It's a pretty big vein. Pretty big vein, you guys. But it's just too expensive for this build. I think I'm going to try something else. Alright, let's close this up and get back to the task. I really like the idea of using, yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to redo this. Let's get the coal. How much coal do we have? We'd have to kill a lot of these guys. Alright, let's get some coal. We're doing that. I think I want to do that. I think that's going to look great. Let me drop this stuff off, and then we'll get the coal. Because I have a coal farm now. I don't know if you guys realize that. It's pretty overpowered. Alright, let's go. Let's drop this crap off. Am I getting text messages? Yeah, I'm gonna hold on. These guys are asking me. I'm gonna be on by 10. Today is Thanksgiving, so like everybody at some point in time in the U.S. is gonna become unavailable later on this afternoon. I am not gonna be one of those people. I'm gonna be available all day long, but I'm just gonna be playing different games. All right, let's drop off all of this stuff. What can we drop off here? What can we drop off there? And we have ice. I'm just gonna get rid of this, just because it's a bummer to me, chat. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Like I feel like this is a good place for it. Right? No, that's not what I wanted. Bro. Right there. Just so it can just vanish. That's what I'm doing. It's gone now. Alright, let's drop off all the crap on this side, and then the rest of the crap on the other side, and then we'll get to the coal farm. Alright, this stuff can go just randomly here, I guess. For now. This can go here. Do we have cookings in here? We don't have cookings in here. Oh, look, there's the gold that I lost before, chat. I know what I'll do. Boom. Yep, we'll do this. And then all of this can go in here, and that'll be cooked just when we need it. We can put this netherite back on. We're not going to be spending a lot of time in the nether. We are, but not so much as it's going to matter. And then this stuff I'm just going to place here. I'm going to do like Flame. Watch this, guys. This is what Flame does in the nether. He's like, yeah, I know you're building around here and you want it to look nice, but I'm just going to place blocks all over the damn floor. That's Flame Life for you. Like, I get that. When you're going somewhere far in the nether, that's a PvP thing. That's a PvP thing that you're seeing there. That's when somebody is more interested in fighting than they are with making the place look nice. It's a PvP thing. I can't blame him for it. I mean, it's just a different way of doing it. We're just talking about how people are different, right? He's just different. Let's put this in here. I'm never going to grab these pants again. They're just going to sit there forever. Most likely. All right, let's go to the coal farm. We need coal. I want to go white black with this build on the inside at least. And then it's going to look good. And we need coal and maybe black concrete. What else can we use that's black? Black stone. We've got a few options here. Make an MC courtroom. I mean, that's one of the benefits of this being my realm and my stream is I don't have to do that, but I could just make a decision. You know, I mean, that's something that I thought about doing, but I don't really want that because then what happens is that I can lose the power in my own realm. You know, I guess I can give myself veto power or something. Whoever placed this here, thank you. That's a really nice place to put that. That's good. That must have been Spot Sneeze. I'm just going to blame it on Spot Sneeze. Thank you, Spot Sneeze, for putting that there. Alright, let's get the coal, guys. I want up. I forgot to bring gold. Gotta deal with these guys. You see, do you like the way I gave them my boat? Do you like the way I gave them my boat? There's a lot of piglins over here. I don't know why I thought I didn't need the pants. I literally, oh, he must have, he has like a piercing thing. He has piercing. Alright, let's go. I don't want to deal with these guys. This guy's cool. You can come with me. No, I'm stuck in the damn wall. Alright, let's go. We gotta get coal. I don't know how much we need, but we're just gonna get a lot of it. So in order to get coal, I need to AFK at the Wither Skeleton farm for a few minutes. Not AFK, but I just need to sit there and just get some coal. So I'm probably there's like random ladders over there. So somebody died over here. I don't know who it was, but I just picked up all their crap. Just super annoying, guys. Yeah, I had to get rid of him. So what did I pick up? I picked up just iron. That's free. That's yours. Okay. What happened, Spot Sneeze? Spot Sneeze is like, bro. Do I need this raw chicken? I'm just gonna throw all this crap. I don't need it, chat. I don't need any of these things now. Just gonna get rid of them. I had a gold chest plate the whole time I could have put on. That would have made it easier. I guess the rest of the stuff we can keep. All right, so this is a good opportunity for me to grab another cup of coffee. We're playing tic-tac-toe. You guys are playing tic-tac-toe. I want to play, guys. You good at tic-tac-toe? My son beats me, if you believe that. 11-year-old beats me in tic-tac-toe. I mean, there's two ways that you can start that guarantee that you win each time, and he knows both of them, but he always starts first. All right, let me grab some coffee. Hold on a second. By the way, that's graph theory. I learned that in college. You can actually do that mathematically to prove which corner you should start on, so that you end at a vertices. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay, so who said I was sus near the place he told me to follow him? So he told you to follow him, and then I remember that he said follow me, right? And then he said that you were sneaking and hiding. God, I would really hate if Sebi turns out to be the freaking troll and that he's been the one that's a problem. So let me guys know: is Sebi a problem? Is Sebi a problem? Do I have him? Do I have him marked wrong? You guys are playing tic tac toe. How are you doing that? I wanna see how you're doing that. Hold on. Let's. I gotta get these. I gotta get these wither skeletons. I remember him telling you to follow him, but I mean, apparently you did something he didn't like. But you were. I'm telling you, you were moving weird with me too, bud. Like you were with me for 10 seconds, and I'm like, this guy cannot be with me anymore. All right, so this is clearly working. This farm works so well. I put a camera there so I can see how it works, like when I'm not there, and it's ridiculous. A lot of mobs spawn in there. I should show you guys that. It was pretty cool. Like a lot. Like every 2 seconds, a new wither skeleton would spawn in because they were dying immediately. Everything else was dying immediately with the wither roses. It was so fast. It worked really fast. I'll show you now. Look how many guys are in here. Like there will be enough in here. It is not enough. We're gonna grab some coal. They're still popping out. Let's go get rid of these guys really quick. Now I have to do this by hand, and I'm okay with that. I got looting 3 on my sword. That makes everything perfect. Now I just come over here. Watch this. I just absolutely just thirst them. Ow! He actually did. He actually got me. And I'm getting extra skulls. I don't want skulls right now. I'm looking for coal. Hopefully there's no more guys up there. How many coal did we get? Half a stack and 2 skulls. That's so stupid how overpowered this farm is. So we got like 3 blocks of coal. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do this a few more minutes. Get grab some more coal. I got 6-7 coming in through the chat right now, guys. 6-7. You guys know about 6-7? What do they call it where you guys are from? Is that a real thing over there? I completely emptied this. That's upsetting for me. That's okay. All right, let's get back to it. I really wanna get a little bit more coal, so we're gonna do that. This broke. This was a pathway up. Somebody broke this. It wasn't me. Yep. Somebody broke that. It wasn't me. Solar Barry, what's up, bud? Welcome back to the world, bud. 6-7. That's right, bud. 6-7. Yeah, 6-7 is probably an evil number, bud. I don't know if you realize that. Um, a lot of people believe it has to do with the end of time. So you know that the devil's number is 6, right? 666. You've heard this before. Who left this open? I don't think this was me. Has somebody else been here causing ruckus? I need to know. I'm going to fix this as best as I can because I don't have enough blocks, but essentially I just need to make it so there's not enough room for the mobs to spawn here, and I think I've done that like this. Or unless those were wood blocks and they burned, or maybe even leaves they may have just burned. But there, now there's not enough room for them to spawn in this space. They can spawn here. One spot. Hopefully they don't spawn there, chat. All right, let's move down to this spot. Yeah, I need somebody to give me the netherite template so I can make a copy of it at some point, but not right now. Oh yeah, so I was saying that the God, the devil's number is 6. Well, God's number is 7. So some people believe that 6-7 is actually about the end of times, end of days, you guys, Armageddon. Fight to the end between the top and the bottom, which I don't think that's what it is. It's just funny that people will make those connections. You need quartz. Well, that's a problem because I need quartz, bud. It's going to be really hard for you to get quartz right now in the world because I need quartz. I have diamonds. I can copy the template. I love that, Zuri. I absolutely love that, bud. So now we're just waiting here for more wither skellies to spawn. Now I meant to leave this overnight just to see how many there would be, and I never did that, Chad. I never did that. I'm probably gonna do that when we close this realm here in about an hour and a half. We'll do that. What's up, Winston? How you doing? You have 9 subscribers. I love that, bud. I love that, bud. You need to just push forward and keep doing it, man. Let me tell you, you just gotta be consistent. Okay, that's what YouTube loves, bud. Just make videos. Engage with your audience and just keep doing it, and then eventually you'll just get a whole bunch of subscribers. I got a whole bunch of subscribers just being consistent and working real hard, bud. So you can do it too. Anybody can do it. Yep, I love that, bud. You got to start somewhere. Everybody had 0 subscribers at one point, right? I really believe that everybody can do this. Everybody can certainly do what I'm doing. I'm not doing much here. I'm just chilling. I have my control on the left side. It's quite harder. I walk weird, of course, because it's an no. What I mean by moving weird, I mean in the way that you interact with other people and you commune with those people. It's just weird. People, it's off-putting. People have problems. Why do I always find a mine shaft while digging down to diamonds? Because you are the luckiest person that ever lived, Naz. That's why. Because you should immediately raid all the diamonds that you're going to find within that abandoned mine shaft, bud. Because if I know, then it's probably a certainty that you know, bud. There are often diamonds in those walls, bud. All right? So you found, I would say a diamond mine, a gold mine, but you found a diamond mine, basically. You just got to look for them, bud. And sometimes you actually even find a diamond or 2 in one of those chests, right? One of those minecart chests. So I feel like you've done a good thing finding a mine shaft. Now, if it's the mine shaft right underneath the village, like that same area, okay, 2 things. Number 1, you're going to find a ready-built mine shaft. It's not going to be at Y54, which I bet that's where you have it. Mine is at Y-58. So if you're digging around that area, you're going to find an already present mine shaft. The only thing I ask is that if you go that direction, when you get to those mines that are at that -58, if you want to keep going, just drop down the -58 in that area. That's all, bud. Because there's already mine shafts down there. I can show you where they are. This doesn't get old. This does not get old, chat. Does this get old to you? You saw that I was there for like 10 seconds. Is this not just a ridiculous amount of wither skeletons. I kind of want to show you this. We got some coal. Oh, we got more falling down. We got to give them a chance to come down. Is that all of them? I think it is. How many more skulls did we get? Oh, it's not all. It's not all of them. We had a straggler. We had a straggler, chat. I'm taking damage. But we're doing good. We got 4 wither skeleton skulls and just a little bit of coal from that situation. We got more swords that I'm comfortable keeping on my person. I'm going to go ahead and just toss these over the edge. What else can we toss over the edge? Also, I'm getting bones from them. That's actually ideal. We got to remember to bring bones back with us. Anybody selling quartz, just go into the nether and mine some quartz, bud. Because I need quartz. Like, I'm not going to give you any of mine right now because I'm using it for the present build. How much quartz do you need? Do you need it for a build? What is the best mod? It really depends on what you're into, buds. It depends on what you're looking for. I find that if you're looking for a different game experience that's still true to Minecraft, I would go maybe with Realism Craft is really good. I also like Better on Bedrock. I think that's really good. But those are the kind of mods that I like. It's like world mods, right? 7 blocks. This is decidedly not enough blocks, but that is okay. Because we can keep going. Let's block these up. I'm going to leave these in my inventory because I'm just certain I'm going to forget to take them back with me. I don't have an ender chest over here anymore. I don't know why I moved it, but it's gone. Also, those scaffolding are missing. Let me see if I can replace those really quick. Yeah, I cleaned these chests out a little bit. As you can see, these are much neater and cleaner than they once were. Yeah, we can make the scaffolding again. That's cool. Let's leave these here for a rainy day. We don't need that many. Spot sneeze. What happened, bud? I gotta look at the conversation. Anyone selling? I'm at Y. Oh, you're doing iron. Well, why would you go to Y15, bud? Y15 is iron, not diamonds. And iron is free. Do not pay for iron. Just go to my iron farm until you build your own, bud. We don't pay for stuff, man. Everything here is free, bud. Don't be ridiculous, chat. We do not pay for things. Not when everything is free, chat. We can't do it. We're here. We are here and we are feeling lovely. We are feeling absolutely good, you guys. I'm eating my pork chops. I'm looking into the camera now. I'm thinking about all the wonderful things that we've done here, right? Hold on, I'm going to turn around. I'm going to walk a step forward, throw that, walk back. Then I'm going to turn around again. I got rid of the sword. Let's see what else we can get rid of here. So we got quite a bit of coal out of that. I mean, that's a lot of coal for a short period of time. We also got a few more wither skeleton skulls. I feel like these we can use as decoration a little bit because we've got so many. What do you guys think? Should we decorate this place? I think we should, chat. I'm thinking we put one right here. How does that look? Maybe one on the other side too? Look at this. Oh, you can't see that one though. I'll know it's there. I know the wither skeleton skull there. Let's also put a couple up here. Like I'm literally just throwing them away because they're just useless to me right now. We don't need wither skeleton skull, chat. We don't. We're gonna put this extra one. I'm thinking in this wall. Is there lava here? Nope. Put one right here. Boom. We'll face it at a 45-degree angle because Minecraft lets us do that. This one will face this way. Alright, we're going to do this like one more time. I'm just going to let it fill a little bit longer than I've done in the past. And then we're going to take the coal and just take it back and we're going to do something with it. But I did want coal for this build. I like coal as a building block. Also, it's great for trading with the villagers. So it's good to have a coal farm. What I really need to do is set this up with a trident killer so that we can divert them to the trident killer when we wish to just kill them with a trident killer. So that's going to be pretty easy to do that. Water flow that's pushing them out from the portal. We just have to have a switch with some pistons just to change the direction. That's pretty easy to do, chat. Somebody sleep. All right, I think that's going to be good. Let's take them. Let's see how many more we can get. We're just moving right up this scaffolding, guys, all the way up to the top. Nine subscribers, man. That's good, man. I remember when I had I got 10 subscribers my first week. Like, I know some other people that I play with that I don't know anybody that moved up in subscribers as fast as I did. But I did all the work, man. I did the research. I figured out how to get subscribers. The answer is shorts. The answer is, if you want fast subscribers, you make good shorts. And if you don't know what good shorts are, you go and you look at other people's shorts that you think are good and you basically copy them. That's how you get subscribers. You do the same kind of thing. It doesn't have to be the same thing, but the same kind of thing. Find what, why reinvent the wheel? Just go with what works. You know what I mean? So it's very, very quickly you can get a lot of subscribers. Like right now I'm doing like 25 a week and I'm not even really trying. And to me, that's low. I need to get to the 115 a week mark like that I was doing before. I need to get back there if I want to meet my goal for 2026. I'm trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of next year. And I think I'm going to do that. I just need to lock in on shorts again. And the shorts have changed. And then I looked at some of my old stuff versus my newer stuff. And I have clearly gotten lazy, chat. We're going to put this school right there. I feel like that's a great place for it. I used to spend a lot of energy making shorts, getting subscribers. And at some point I realized, well, this is not going to work. I need hours. And that's when I started streaming. All right, let's take all this stuff. Got 10 blocks of coal. Decidedly not enough coal. But I think I've got like another 30 in my inventory. So we can make it work, I hope. I got a useless shovel, getting rid of that. Gonna get rid of this. I'm just gonna throw it away. Throw this away too. Gonna throw this away too. Throwing all this stuff away. I mean, we got so much of it. It doesn't matter. I do want to put this chicken somewhere. So when we come back, we'll have chicken. What I'm missing, why did it not go to both sides? That was weird. It lit one side, 12, and this one took a while for it to start. I think it's because of the side that the hopper's on. It's on the right side, and then it has to split twice. It splits here and it splits there. By the time it gets down here, it's uneven on two splits. You see how one is at 19 and one is at like 30-something? That's what happens, chat. Alright? Alright, let's get out of here. Wasn't enough blocks. By the way, I saw today, Blank, you posted about the... Hold on. Didn't see your message. Yeah, I just posted another short. I'm just trying to get some low-hanging fruit. Let's see what you said. Posted about the Wither Farm, and I really like the first few seconds when you showed the skeletons dropping. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to show you that because now that you've said that, I'm going to show you how I did that, bud. Okay? Can I show you how I did that? Let me show you how I did that. So what I did is I took an off-world copy. I'm going to show you which mod you want to use, okay? So this is Creative Experimental. This is the world that I was playing in, and I got the replay mod. It's free. And you can download it. I think it's on I forget well just Google it. It's replay mod for Bedrock. And what it does is it allows you to record what the player's doing such that you can like copy it. So if I came over here and I went to replay and I said start recording, I'm gonna do a new one, just call it randomly, whatever. So now whatever I do is being recorded. Right? So I can literally go like this. And then I'll stop recording. Save recording. And now everything disappears because what it does is it records the game state. And I can come over here and I can just go back to replay and it'll show the guy doing the stuff. And they fixed it. Before, it wouldn't keep your skin. Oh, no, it isn't keeping the skin, but it kept my armor, so they fixed it. Before, it wouldn't do any of that. But you see? So if I want to record myself doing something, I can do it. You don't need two computers anymore. That's cool. But let me show you that farm with the replay mod, because that is absolutely fantastic, you guys. So let me show you. I went through the same portal. Hold on. All right, so let me show you, bud. This one's cool. You need this. If you're doing content creation, you need this for Minecraft. It's going to make your life so much smoother, guys. All right, I don't have a boat, so this is going to take a little bit longer, but we're going to go there, and I'm going to show you that farm in action. I only showed you a small little clip of it because it just didn't fit with everything that I wanted to do within within that short. But I'm going to show you how I did it. So I just showed you right now that if I hit record, it'll record what I'm doing. So all you have to do is record what you're doing and then hide yourself so you can't be seen in the shot. And then you go back later and you add cameras to what you actually want to look at. So you don't actually see the player doing anything. The player's just sitting there doing nothing out of view. And then I put the cameras wherever I want. They can be anywhere in the world. In any dimension. You don't have to even be in the same dimension to do it. It doesn't matter. It'll work. And it's not like an actual, it doesn't affect spawn rates, so you can do it for this purpose. So let me show you. And I literally have my other character sitting here. You can see him. That's not really me, right? That's not really me. That's a version of the character. So, oh my god, I broke something here. It's alright. This is an offline copy. This doesn't really matter. Alright, so let's do it again. I'm going to hit record. I'm going to stop preview. Cancel recording, delete progress, and then sometimes that teleports you back to where you were. Thank God that didn't happen right now because that would have been annoying. Start recording. So all I have to do now is record. I'm going to call this blah, blah, blah. So all I have to do now is just wait here for a little bit and allow this recording to happen. And then after it's done recording, I can go up there and I can actually place my cameras so I can see where I want them to be. So you see a lot of times content creators will build a farm and they'll show you how the farm works. This is how they're doing it now. Before they were doing it with a second computer and a second account. We are not doing that, but that's enough time now. So we're just going to save recording. And now I can go back to this room and I can set my cameras, guys. I can set my cameras and you set your frames. So I'm going to show you really quick. This is really cool. So first thing I'm going to do is let's get in there. And I'm going to hit the replay. And I'm going to say start camera setup. The first thing you want to do is you have to actually set your frame. You got to say where in the recording do I want to start. I would suggest doing it in seconds, but you can do it in ticks as that is a higher level of precision. We're going to start at 1 second, and I'm going to place the camera here. Now I can move over here, and I can place, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to timeline, load frames, and now I want to do it to the very, very top of the recording, 20. So I'll do 24. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another camera here. And what's going to happen is it's going to pan over from that spot to this spot at that rate, right? So now I can just go to recording controls, proceed further, and now it's ready. So now I can put this back here. And now let's get back to the spawn location so that we can actually see the mobs, spawning in. And then I'll just hit play. And you guys are going to see you got 24 seconds to see what happens in this farm. Tell me that isn't just absolutely fantastic, you guys. You see how it's a slow pan over? What it's done is it's looked at the first location, the second location, the amount of time it takes, the whole time, and it just fills it. So then what you would do is you would do this on a slower speed. Maybe you record over 10 minutes. You do it on a slower speed, and then you just fast forward it so you can see all the mobs moving fast. Yeah, this is the most useful mod that I use, which I haven't been using lately. But if you look at my tutorials, you will see that I've used this a lot. Whenever you see me as the player placing blocks, not from the first person view, this is how I'm doing it. But look how overpowered this farm is. Just look at this. The piglins and everything else expire basically immediately. And look at that. Look at this. Oh my goodness, this farm is stupidly overpowered, guys. I'm so happy with the way this farm came out. So yeah, it's called Replay Mod. Let me find it for you really quick because we're friends. And you obviously like this. So what I'll do is I'm going to find it for you. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop it. This is it. It's from CurseForge. Replay Mod download. And I'll place it there for you so you can get it. Minecraft Replay Mod. Is this it? No, this is the wrong one. I guess they have more than one. Oh no, this is still it. I don't know if this is the same one. Let me just show you the one that I got. It's this one here, guys. Fabric and Forge. Oh, this is like another creator. Replay mod. I don't know if this is the same one. I think this is it. Curse Forge. I think this is it. This is it. This is the one you want. Right here. Now, the only thing with this is that you do need to have experimental enabled, and you have to enable third-party API. So I'll show you here. You go into settings. Probably needs to be outside of the world. Let me leave the world and I'll show you about it, because this won't work without it. So you have to download it, and then you need to enable experimental features. So you come over here and you go to experiments and you just enable API. See beta APIs, and that's how you get that mod to work. So I'll send you a link on that, bud, if you're interested in playing it, and I'll show you just how to use it. But it's super overpowered, but it's a really, really good one, man. I'll see you later, Spots News. You have a good night, bud. I know I missed saying goodbye to him on the way out, but that's okay. All right, we're back in world, but you've seen it, bud. We nerded out on that a little bit. I love this farm so much. It is my favorite. You see how there's no mobs in there? But there's pieces everywhere? Because any non-wither skeleton that spawns in there will just immediately oof. They will not make it through the dirt, you guys. Such a great farm. So well done. We also need blackstone. That's how we're gonna offset this. We'll use coal, we'll use blackstone, see I'm looking at blackstone right now. This is probably in the lava, so we're gonna leave it alone. But there's a lot more blackstone here. We're gonna take all this stuff with us. Look at this, guys. And then I got one other place that I know there's a lot of blackstone. We're just going to take what we can now, just to make this fast. It would be cool if we can make coal slabs. Coal it should be a building block too, but I don't think that that's like the purpose. I think it's more about smelting. Alright, keep going. I'm still finding blackstone here, guys. Should probably get rid of this. Now, you gotta be careful because coal will actually burn up next to lava really well. So you gotta be careful when placing that, that you don't put it next to anything flammable, because it will go bye-bye. Yeah, I'm glad you asked about that mod, bud. Glad you asked about it. I should make a video about it, about how to use it and stuff. It'll definitely up your content creation game if you're making videos, man. Absolutely, especially for builds. Like, that would really be wonderful for Sebi. Alright, we're just going to grab this little bit and we're out of here, guys. I like blackstone for certain things. Certainly going to be good to offset, to use as an additional black color. Where's the exit? It's got to be this way. Very easy to get lost in the nether, guys. That much is true, so I try to be extra careful. Let's just fill this in. It's like it never happened, chat. Look at this. It's like it never happened, guys. Smooth. All right, let's go up. I am him joining bright and early in the morning. Good morning, I am him. Happy Thanksgiving, but I hope you're having a great day so far. Alright, let's move. Don't need an extra one. That can stay there with the chickens. 786 days. 786 days, you guys. That's awesome. Forever picking up crap from this guy's death. I should probably just take it with me and dump it somewhere else. Alright, let me see what the Ladiel said. I'll be back on around alright, Tiger, hopefully I'll be back on around 6-7. Like 6-7 tonight. Literally me. So I'm pretty sure these guys are not going to be playing. Oh yeah, I got the day off. We're going to play. They're going to do family shit. Beef, I will be AFK at the iron farm. I need to read my homework, but I will be on your live. I appreciate that, but listen, I need iron for beacons and stuff, so that's really helpful, you being AFK there, but just be safe, okay? I don't want you to die out there, because you never know, Chad. As long as you're inside the farm, you should be fine. We should be able to pick up polygons in boats. And horses too. Screw that. Six, seven. 6, 7. 6, 7, chat. Alright. 6, 7. Alright, we got black blocks now. Now we can do some stuff. Because what I want to do... do we need gray? Let's just put down a color palette for now. I'm not going to worry about exactly how it's going to be. Let's get rid of these flame blocks. Alright. Why am I breaking these? These are good here. I'm using the wrong pickaxe. Hold on. Hold on, chat. I don't know if I want to do this like this. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Let's get it all together. Alright, let me show you what I'm thinking, guys. Let's just exercise this demon. We can actually use obsidian for this as well. It's kind of expensive, but it will match. So let me show you what I'm thinking here. Let's just get some more of these blocks. Just so we can develop a complete palette. Let's get rid of this. There. Boom. So this is what I'm thinking. Alright, you see how these two are very similar in color? Right? Like it still matches, and then we can do... Ooh, why does that look this color? Ooh, they changed the color of coal. It used to be darker. That looks really light now. That's not the color I expected. That is not the color I expected, chat. That's okay. We're going to make it work. Alright, let's go over here. God, this looks really good, just white. But I'm thinking of just starting to just change that color. So let's just make sure these are all correct. These are all brick, 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 brick. I'm missing brick here. No, this is good, but it looks different on one side. Why is that? Ooh, mud blocks would work too. That looks a lot like mud. I'm gonna run out of coal really quick if we do it like this. Look at this. Gonna be out of coal in seconds, chat. We're gonna have to get more for these spots, right? And then we can use bone blocks sideways. It's got to be sideways, chat. Otherwise, it's going to be weird. We can do some facing up. I need more coal. I think I've got more coal in the ender chest, though. I'm not worried about it. We got enough to do this job. I'm like coughing up a lung here. I don't think these cats are going to be available to play today. I don't think I'm going to be playing Arc Raiders with the squad today. I think that they're going to sell out completely. They said available by 5/6. I don't think that's accurate. I don't think they have control over their own world. They're at the mercy of family members and what they want to do. I don't have any of that today. I got no family today, bud. No family today. Where's all the coal I said I had? Dude, oh, it's in here. Okay, cool. Okay, I got scared. Here's all the obsidian. Let's put this with that. Let's grab these 22 blocks of coal. Let's put this in here. What was I putting in here? This, and let's just take this with us while we're at it. I don't want to keep hunting for this. Let's move this. Who got scared? Who got scared, Winston? I don't know what you're talking about, bud. Who got scared, bud? Talk to me. I'm guessing me. I'm always scared, though, bud. I'm always scared, chat. I wouldn't say I'm always scared. I would say I worry a lot. I overthink things. I think about things more than other people, I think. Oh, look at this, guys. So let's go ahead and let's continue with the bone blocks. This comes this way. Well, that's wrong. So it's here. That's why this is looking weird. It's at this spot right here, like that. Right. So this comes out from this corner here. Problem is this isn't actually symmetrical. That's the problem. It's kind of broken. But I don't want to fix it, so I'm not going to, chat. I don't have to. You can't make me fix it, chat. You can't make me fix it. I don't have to. Also, we have all these blocks down here that we have to deal with at some point. Alright, how are we doing? So this is supposed to be bone blocks on the outside of this. Doesn't matter which way we face them as long as they're sideways. This is a bone block too. And I think we've done it. I gotta go back to the top to see if it's still okay. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm just winging it, man. I'm just winging it. I don't really plan my builds. I just go and I just start building, and then it just kind of comes together. You know? I don't care that it's not even. Sebi will come here and tell me it's absolute dog shit, but I don't. He's not here. Sebi's not here to judge me, so I'm not worried about it. I like patterns. I like doing patterns like this. And the idea is that I think this is going to be more black on the other side. Like, you see how this side is mostly white and it becomes black in the center? Well, this is about to become mostly black on this side. But to do this properly, I need black concrete. So we're going to go do that now. We're going to make an absurd amount of black concrete. Luckily for us, we've got a concrete farm, don't we, chat? Yes, we absolutely do. I like it. I like that it's ugly. I love that. Alright, let's leave this stuff here. We're probably going to need more bone, but not a lot. We will need concrete, also not a lot. Did not put this down yet. Where is the ender chest? Alright, let's make some black concrete. Now, to do that, we need a couple wither roses. Not a lot, because we're going to be cheap about this, but I figure we'll start with 10. And then all we need now is sand and gravel, you guys. Let's drop off this iron. There it is. Now let's get the... Ooh, I got more iron on me. I got a whole stack. I'm preparing to build another beacon, but I'm not going to do it all at once. I'm just going to collect the supplies as I see them. We got bone blocks here. That's useful. I'm going to put this here. And then I got to keep this clean, so we'll put this back in here. Alright, let's get some quick gravel. We've got gravel. A lot of it. That stuff's free. We need sand. Also free. And then we're going to make a bunch of black concrete. Now, black concrete is the blackest of black in this game, as far as I'm concerned. You cannot get blacker in any block than black concrete. That's as far as it goes. Alright, let's do it. Hopefully there's gravel here at this base. I know that I can already make black concrete powder. How do you make a beacon? Okay, well, let me explain it to you. So to make a beacon, first thing you have to do, and I'm going to tell you all the steps. You're a Minecraft noob. I'm going to tell you all the steps, okay? You go to a wither skeleton farm. Not a wither skeleton farm. You go to a fortress. Within a fortress, you find wither skeletons. Those wither skeletons have a chance of popping off their head when you oof them. So what you do is you take out a bunch of wither skeletons until you have exactly 3. You need 3, guys. You put 3 along with 4 soul sand, and you can use that to spawn the wither. When you finish the wither, okay, what you're going to get in return is a wither star. The wither star can be combined with obsidian and glass to make a beacon. That is how you do it. Now, how you build the actual beacon is a pyramid that is 5 blocks tall, the top block being the actual beacon itself. And that's it. That's basically the whole thing. I just explained it. Let's find sand. We don't have sand here. We're just going to find sand on this side. Because we should. It's nighttime. I'm okay with that. But there should be sand hidden underneath this bank. We don't have a shovel. That's a slight problem, but not a huge problem, chat. But there should be sand here, maybe, if we're lucky. If we're lucky, there'll be sand right under this water, just hiding, just out of view. So far I'm seeing dirt. That's weird that there's dirt under the water like this. Oh, yep, I see you, bud. I don't have time to deal with you. I don't have time to deal with you because we need sand, okay? I don't have time to deal with him. We need sand right now. Yes, we do. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm looking at sand, guys. We need 4 blocks of sand to make gravel. That's all it is. Beef, what were the measurements for the 6 temple beacon? 11 by 10 at the bottom. 11 by 10 is your first base. This guy's annoying. I just need sand, bud. I'm not even going to fight him if I don't have to. Alright, hit me twice. That's it. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. I'm sorry. I didn't want to kill you. I even said I wasn't going to, but you're making it really difficult for me to leave you alive. Why did I heal up so fast? You saw that? I took like a damage of health and immediately... Ooh! Villagers! A baby villager! If you cure a baby villager zombie, will it grow up and still give you the discount? I need to know, chat. Ooh, I'm like itchy. I just got an itch on my arm. Why are you... I'm just going. Oh, a creeper just blew up next to me. I didn't even feel it. That's how overpowered I am. I didn't even feel the creeplet. Didn't even feel it, chat. Didn't even feel it. Barely. It was like a mosquito. I just smacked it off. Bad creeper! Man, I gotta get rid of these damn... Yeah, I need to go to sleep really quick. It's getting annoying, chat. It is. Let's borrow a bed. We should have one left here still. Whose dog is this? It's mine. You don't need to be here. Alright, so we have slept. We have gotten all of the things we need. I'm just gonna bring exactly what I need. It's 4 and 4. Let's drop off the rest of this gravel we don't need. We're literally doing just a few blocks of this stuff. I think this is all we need. So now we need black concrete powder. We've done it. So now, is my inventory absolutely screwed up? Yes, it's absolutely screwed up. Crap. Okay, we gotta drop some stuff off here. Wait, do I have an inner chest here? I think the answer is no. Alright, let's just drop off some randos. Just some of the random stuff. Alright, I want to keep some of this stuff, though. That's kind of the hugest problem I have right now. Alright, we're getting rid of the chicken. We're going to put the iron in here. Oh, actually, I can just, I can pack some of this stuff away. I didn't think about that. Alright, let's just pack some of this stuff away. We're going to keep this, I guess. No, we don't need that either. Alright, let's go. That's it. We're making gravel. We're making free gravel, guys. Not gravel. Powdered concrete. Why are you not going through the portal, bud? What's going on? Alright, so let me show you how this works. This is one of my favorite farms. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these here. And those are going to sit down there. And then when I go through the portal and come back, it's going to duplicate. We're just going to keep on re-adding them until there's just so much powdered concrete that we're just stuffed to the brim with it, and we won't know what to do. Then we just got to go to some kind of water source somewhere. We can just make more and turn it into blocks. Alright, so let's do it. So these would have broken off. These are thoroughly duplicated now. So we're just going to keep doing this. So now we've doubled it. For some reason I only have 7, but I know I placed 8 there, so there's 1 missing. That's okay. That's okay. You can do this with any gravity block too. You can do this with anvils, dragon eggs, what else? Basically any gravity block, sand, doesn't matter. Duplicates all of them. They fix/broke it, and then they fix/broke it again. So it's working the way it originally did. But there was a point in time where they weren't breaking out the tops, so it was even better. But now it's back to normal. So I'm just going to let it be back to normal. Alright, I love that somebody left me iron here. I appreciate that. Yeah, whoever it is that keeps falling in here and doesn't know how to get out, dude, there's a damn stairway. Look, if you walk around, there is a stairway. You don't have to block out like that, whoever's doing that. Alright, let's put the rest of it. So now we've got 15 in the hand and 15 down there. You see how quickly this is doubling? This is exponential, guys. Yep, that's all of it. Let's go through it again. We'll go through a few times. I think we need maybe like 2 stacks to finish the first floor. So we'll just do that really quick. And every time I restack them, it's doubling. Which is really, really nice and fast, you guys. Oh, I fell through. That's okay. Let's grab all of this stuff here. I think we'll double it one more time, and then we'll leave this stuff behind, and we'll go start building. Oh, I missed a piece. I missed a spot, guys. All right, let's just do this again. We're just going to fill it up to the brim on the one side, and we'll keep going. And I fell in again. That feels really uncomfortable when I do that, chat. Oh boy, was that upsetting, guys. Listen, it's all right. It's all right. Don't worry. Look, we're doing it. So that one's full. There we go. Look at this, guys. Absolutely marvelous. We can actually put more on the other ones now. Look at that. Those are completely full. And I fell through again. That's okay. We're just going to do it right here. And we'll do it right here, too. You look straight up. Go 1 block forward. That's it. There it is. All right. Let's keep moving. So I think we'll do this just 2 more times, grab what we can, leave it just as is. I'm not going to keep refilling it. I think I'm just going to go inside 1, 2, grab what we can, and then we got to convert them into actual concrete blocks, which means we need to waterlog them. Well, I can make a concrete cuber. We can do that too. I know how to do that, how to make a automated farm for this so that you can convert them easily. All right, let's grab all this stuff. I think I'm going to do it 1 more time. I'm going to fill it up 1 more time. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I'm so greedy, chat. It's just faster when you do it this way. It's faster when you keep adding levels to this. It really is. Does that work? What, dragon heads? Well, are dragon heads gravity blocks? I think the answer is no. But it is an entity, so I probably could duplicate it in the end using a piston at just the right spot. I don't know if they fixed that. I don't think they fixed that. So I probably could duplicate one in the end, but you could certainly do it inside of a bundle with 2 dispensers. Or droppers. I'm not sure which one it is. But yeah, I mean, you can duplicate it if you need to, but... Alright, that's it. We're going to do it 1 more time. We're going to grab what we can, and then we're out of here. Alright, we're getting it. We are getting it. So that's it. We got over a stack. That was really quick. If we were to spend the same time mining gravel and sand and looking for all the, the ink so that we can make these black, it would have taken us probably a couple of hours. And we did it like in 5 minutes, chat. Pretty happy about that. Let's get out of here. I think we got it. We've got about a stack and a half. That should be all that we need. Also, there should be concrete slabs. Why is that not a thing? Like in real life, there's concrete slabs. All right, let's go. We need water. Actually, I have a lake. We can do it on our little lake. So let me show you how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna build it on kelp, I think. I'm gonna use the kelp. And it's really ideal that there's water right there. So let me show you how we're gonna do this. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to block up over the water. This is not 100%, but we'll get most of it. I'm going to go ahead and let's just... For some reason that doesn't work. Because there's kelp and it's trying to fall. That's okay. So now we're just going to block up to space. Hopefully there's not a tree above me. No, there isn't. There's supposed to be, but I never finished it. That's okay. So what I'm doing here is I'm making concrete blocks. I'm doing it first by going into space. So you have to go into space to make this work, chat. So you can use like a concrete block maker, like a cuber, and I generally do that. But you need, like, I don't know, what's 11 What's 11 times like 11 times 11? You need that many. It's a lot of pistons. And I just don't want to spend the time building it. This is just faster enough. We needed thousands and thousands of blocks. I would build that. I just don't need that much for this present build. Also, this place looks really amazing from up here. Looks really good, chat. Look at this. Look at all the stuff we've built here, guys. Alright, that's it. Alright, so now all I have to do is just basically just break the bottom block. So watch this. I just break the block. It comes down. So I should be able to just sit here just hitting it. So you're not seeing it, but it's actually, some of these will stay powdered, but most of these are turning into concrete blocks. Is that true? Are these concrete blocks, or is it breaking? No, some of these are still powdered. Look at that. It's breaking. Let's see. See, we do have concrete. Yeah, so some are breaking. We'll have to just do this a couple times. I think I can do it slower and it'll be better. Why is this floating? Oh, because as soon as it hits water, it turns into concrete. That's why. So I'm just going to go a little bit slower. Just give it a second to convert before I hit it. But also some are breaking off the top. That's part of it. I'm just going to do it fast. Screw it. If some are breaking, we'll just replace them. That happens. Nothing we can do about that, chat. Go a little bit slower. I'm pretty sure most of them are breaking wrong. Sebby's always worried about me being sick. Dude, I talk a lot. What you're hearing is the sound of me waking up too early, talking way too much, and not drinking enough water. I am never sick. I'm 42 years old. I don't get sick anymore, but I got an amazing immune system, but it's not a real thing. And I mean, for like the next 10 years or so, and then it's all downhill. But I don't get sick, man. You're never going to hear, oh, your beef is sick. That's not a real thing. Last time I got sick was 3 years ago, and it was the flu. And it wasn't even that bad, bud, to be honest with you. Never sick, bud. Never sick. Alright, let's keep doing this. Yeah, but every stream that I start, Sebby's always asking me if I'm sick. No, bud. I don't drink enough water, and I'm talking for 2 hours straight. Like, I think you could probably do this because you talk as much as I do, but do it without water. Do it without drinking sufficient water and see what you sound like after a few weeks. Because I'm doing this every day, bud. I'm not sick. I just talk to you that much. Alright, I think we got most of it. Let's see if we got any more we gotta do. How are we doing? I think we did it, chat. I think we did it. I think we did it all the way, you guys. Hey, Beef, can you TP me? I'm going to die of hunger. Nope, can't TP you, but what I can do is I can put it, because we don't have, I'll put it in peaceful for you for a second, bud, but what we don't have is cheats enabled in this world. I cannot TP you, bud. We do not have cheats enabled. This world has never been in creative mode. Alright, so let me show you what I'm working with now. So now we're going to do basically the same thing. See how we have the different colors there? So now we need to do it with 2 types of black. Now we got lots of black stones, so I think that's where I'm going. And we already did that one, so now it's this one. We may need to find another block in between, but I think this is looking good. I'm liking it. I wanted to use more coal, and we'll probably come back. What I need to do is I need to AFK at the coal farm for a while. Because these blacks are just not... you know what? Mud. Let's try mud, maybe? Because I feel like this one would be better over this one. We need more coal. But we just don't have it, chat. Yeah, I don't like using the blackstone with this. I think it needs to be coal. Oh, this is very upsetting. Very upsetting. I don't think we can use the blackstone, guys. I think we need to get more coal. Let me think. Let me use my head. What other black blocks can we use? What other black blocks? I want to start making videos, but I have to prepare for my final exams, and those are more important. How long will this stream be? Well, I'm going to be on for another hour and a half, Sebi. I'll be on for another hour and a half. I feel like you should keep this on in the background. Even if you have the volume low, that's going to help me and it's not going to hurt you. If you can do that, please do that. But yeah, I'll be on for an hour and a half, bud, and I'd really love it if you can play with us. You've been so busy and you haven't been able to play, and that it doesn't upset me, but I do miss you, bud. I do miss you, Sebi. Last few streams, you show up for like 5 minutes and you got to leave right away, and that saddens me. All right, you're breaking my heart slowly. Breaking my heart slowly, Sebi. I need you in this world, but you are busy. Why are you so busy, Sebi, huh? What are you trying to do, bud? You try to like improve your life and move forward? Ugh, why don't you just play Minecraft, bro? What is that? Just kidding, bud. I'm proud of you, man. I'm glad that you're so what's the word I'm looking for? Responsible, but I'm telling you, he's like 13 years old and he's responsible and mature and all those things. But I'm really happy that you're the person that you are, bud. I love that. We need more people like you, Sebi. All right, that's enough glaze, Sebi. Just finish your damn homework and come play, okay? Stop giving me shit. All right, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm going to sleep again. It's getting dark and I'm getting scared, you guys. He's joining while he's doing schoolwork, which is why I'm staying up later. Okay, but do your schoolwork before playing, bud. Don't come in here and play if you've got schoolwork, bud. I want you to play, but I want you to be successful in life and have a good night's sleep more than I want you to come in here and play with me. You understand? Does that make sense? So do the right thing. Don't make me kick you from the realm. I'll do it. I'll bring you right back in when your homework's done, but I will kick you out of here if you got work to do. You know, if you need a break, that's cool, but get it done. I'm free for a bit, and then you have a week off. That's excellent. So what are we doing? Are we getting more coal? I mean, okay, look at this. Tell me what other block we can use, because I know I'm using black concrete to be the hard white. Right, but I feel like I need, so let me just show you what it looks like. So with the coal, oh yes, it's the coal, guys. Ugh, we got to get rid of this stuff immediately. No, you don't fit in with what we're doing. You are gone. Every last block of blackstone needs to go. It is just, it's upsetting me. Maybe we can make one of the other variations of blackstone. Maybe that works though, chat. Let's not give up yet. Also, I need a way out of here. That's my way out. Let's see if there's other versions of blackstone that are better. How does the polished blackstone look? I think the polished blackstone looks about the same, but let us find out together, chat. Alright? I like it as a third block. Yep, I'm going to use it the way it was here. And we'll do it as a third black block. What other black blocks can we work with though, chat? Let's use slabs. Let's be cheap. How come there's no blackstone brick blocks? There should be, isn't there? Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is, beef. Don't lie. Yeah, there has to be. There has to be blackstone brick blocks, chat. Yeah, well, we're going to crack some of these too. Yes, we are. We're going to crack some of these, I think. But let's see how this looks. Somehow worse. Somehow worse. The polished was better. Alright, we're going to use the polished to some degree, just to offset the number of coal that we need, because the coal is very expensive. That's an expensive block for us to build with right now. So let's use the polished and let's get these slabbed up so it's cheaper. I can dump the extra stuff that we don't need. Nope. Here. Zuri's back! All is fine in the world, you guys. Everything is great now because Zuri is finally back, you guys. Things will be better once he gets, once he goes topside with us in Arc Raiders. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not even really here right now. Like, I'm playing Minecraft, but my mind is topside. Like, right now, I'm killing raiders and I'm looting and stuff. And that is a good place to be, you guys. It's really where you want to be. I hate this. I'm going to leave it like that, but I don't love it yet. We'll see how it goes. Let's get some more coal, though. There's no way around it. We need coal, you guys. We need coal, chat. Alright? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going back to the coal farm. Leave the coal that I already have here. No, I can fill that. We're putting on this chest plate. We're throwing away these stuff we don't care about. All of it. Let's get more coal. Good morning, great Captain Ron. How are you today, good sir? You should know that I'm doing great. Ron, you gotta get Arc Raiders, bud. Alright? Look who we got. What are we building, bud? Let me tell you what we're building there, Brian. Let me tell you exactly what we're building. We're building a tower, bud. But before we can build a tower, we need an absurd amount of coal. And I've got just a ticket to make that happen. We're going to the coal farm again, chat. But I'm going to stay there like 10 minutes this time. Wish there was something I can do on that side. What's up, bud? Welcome to the stream, bud. Yeah, I canceled the manhunt stream because I want to make a video instead. Like I'm still gonna do a manhunt. I'm just not gonna do it with everybody on a live stream. It's just harder for me to edit if I've got 10 people talking. It becomes impossible that I'm doing voiceovers and stuff. No, I'm gonna do a manhunt with like 3 people. Got to see who wants to come. We're going to do a manhunt with like 3 people. It's going to be off stream. It's going to be highly edited and somewhat fake. Okay, like I don't know, you saw I don't know if you guys saw the manhunt video I made, but I took some creative liberties on actually what happened, right? I made a story out of it when in actuality that's not really how it went down. I mean, yeah, the ending was, but not all the stuff in the beginning. Yeah, the manhunt stream. Yeah, the manhunt one. So I made that video like several months ago, and I watched it again recently. I'm like, man, I really got to start doing videos again. I really like that video. I thought I did a good job. I like it. It's a lot of fun making that video. I'm going to do that again, but I don't want to do, yeah, you can be one of the players I am him. Are you fucking kidding me? You're the first one I was going to ask to come and play with me, bud. Are you kidding me? I am him? Absolutely, bud. Absolutely. And we'll be on VC talking and all that stuff. But also, like if you don't want your voice in the video, I will edit it out. Like your voice never has to be in the video. I didn't use Ice Cream's voice in the video either. Like I don't have to use your voice. But yeah, if you want to join, bud, yeah, absolutely. But I would really appreciate your help with that, man. It's gonna really help me make a great video. But also, you are incredibly hard to beat. So I'm kind of concerned with that. But I don't have to beat you. I like Ice Cream because he's like at my level. Like I can beat him, he can beat me. I only showed like when I beat him, but we were playing for a while and he actually beat me, but I didn't show that because it's my damn channel. I wanted to make the video like I was victorious, but in reality, we were playing for a while and he beat me sometimes and I beat him sometimes, and my son was playing too and he beat him and beat me. Like we're playing for a few hours, so I'll do it again, but it'll probably be with Ice Cream. Maybe I am him. Just a few of the PvP players. Wouldn't mind having Spot Sneeze in there. It's just we got to be able to schedule it, and we'll just play for a couple of hours, and I'll record it, and then later on, I'll re-edit it, and I'll take some creative liberties as to what happened. I'll try my best to make you guys look good, but it doesn't really matter. It's just about making a good video. Yeah, listen, Sebi. I know that most of the players in this realm will heed the call if I ask them to join. Absolutely. Yep. I definitely already had you in mind, Semi. Of course, bud. Of course, bud. All right, we're getting wither skeletons. I need to make another cup of coffee. So give me a second. Don't go anywhere. And listen, I think everybody here has already liked the stream, and I appreciate that. But if you haven't, smash that like really quick. What do you guys think? You guys help me with that if you haven't already done so? All right, I'll be right back. Making coffee number 3 for today. I gotta slow down on the coffee, but not today. That's a problem for tomorrow, beef. All right. Which, by the way, interesting. I actually refer to myself as Beef now in RL. I don't know if you guys know that, but I identify more with that character than the one I've been living so far. All right, I'll be right back. Coffee num 2. Yeah, I'm getting coffee num 3, bud. Coffee num 3. But I'm ADHD as hell, bud. I can do that right before I go to sleep. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, I talk a lot about neurodiversity and the fact that I'm ADHD in the stream a lot. And people often talk about like people with ADHD, they call it attention deficit, which is stupid. I think that's not accurate. It's not attention deficit, it's too much attention. I'm paying too much attention to too many things. So this is the way this works, okay? You have your higher thinking and the prefrontal cortex and the frontal cortex. That's your higher thinking. That's where things happen, right? And then you have like your lower brain, which is like your lizard brain, which reacts to trauma and things that are like a dinosaur walks around the corner. Like your brain needs to kick in and say, okay, what do I do? Fight or flight? I need to either run or I need to fight. Okay? With my brain, every little detail gets pulled up into high focus like it's important, like it's life threatening. So what does that mean? It means that I think about everything. I see things and I detect patterns that like neurotypical people don't see. And while I have problems paying attention to something that I'm not interested in, like people talking about their day and things that I don't care about, like I have trouble focusing on that. But if I'm locked into something that I'm interested in, I can lock into that for years at a time with precision. That's why I know for a fact that I will succeed at YouTube, as long as I can do it within the next 2 years. I need to be able to do it in the next 2 years so that I can pay somebody else to do all this stuff for me, because that's around the time that I'm going to move on to the next interesting thing that I'd rather do other than this. So, it's a superpower. It's not a disorder. It's not something that holds me back. You might also have ADHD. Well, you might. We can talk about it sometime. We can talk about some of the symptoms that you think you have. And I can even turn you on to some content creators that talk about it. But it's not something that I've ever had to medicate with. I self-medicate. So the problem with ADHD is that our dopamine levels in our brain aren't regulated right. So I'm constantly chasing a dopamine high. It's on peaceful. Gosh darn it. I've been doing nothing the last 5 minutes because it's in peaceful and that freaking sucks. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like the drugs that they give you. So let me explain to you how it works. So you've got a deficiency of dopamine in your brain, and you're going to chase it. You're going to look for anything that gives you dopamine. Now, what gives you dopamine? Anything that that activates the pleasure centers in your brain. Okay, it could be food. It could be chemicals like coffee or tobacco products. Chocolate is a really good one. It could be fun things like roller coasters, but it could also be negative things like getting into an argument or being mad. That will also produce dopamine in your brain, and your brain doesn't give a crap how you're getting it. As soon as you start getting it, it'll keep trying to get it. So somebody with ADHD will harp and obsess about negative things and things that are bad in their life. So like if I get mad, I will loop back over and over and over again that thing that's getting me upset obsessively until I'm no longer getting dopamine from it, and then I'll be defeated and move on to something else. With the same respect, I don't stay mad long because I usually find a way to replace that dopamine that's deficient at the time that it happens. So it's a little different. Like while normal people don't need to do anything, they have enough dopamine in their brain. They can just say, "Hey, I want to go do X, Y, Z," and then you just go do it. Me, it's like trying to start like a '67 Honda in the freaking snow. You know what I mean? Like I have to warm it up. I need to have some kind of an incentive to get moving. I won't just do it on my own. And I want to do it. I'm not lazy. I want to do it. It's just there's not enough neurotransmitter in my brain to allow me to do it. So what do I rely on? You have to rely on like clocks and alarms to tell you when to get moving. You got to rely on deadlines. Like if something's due tomorrow, I'll wait to the very last minute to start, because now I've got something forcing me to do it. It's difficult, but you just figure it out. Beef, I got to start prepping for Thanksgiving. I love that I am him. You have a wonderful day, bud. I hope I see you soon. But if I don't, man, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. I hope everybody's safe and you have a wonderful day, bud. Love you, man. So nice to have you in the realm. Absolutely, bud. Sorry to ask, but you know how to fix internet not working on one specific device. The internet does not work at all. Okay, so basically, what kind of device it is? So I've been 20 years in IT. I know exactly how to fix it. The most obvious thing to do is to restart the device. Okay, if it's a computer, you want to check your IP configurations and make sure it is either set to DHCP, which is automatic IP addressing, or if you're using a static IP, it needs to be on the range of your router. The fastest, quickest way is to restart. If that doesn't work, are you getting no internet? Yeah, absolutely I am him, bud. Absolutely I am him. I'm going to have a great day, bud. I hope to see you later, but if I don't, have a great weekend, bud. Love that kid. I am him's doing really important things too, man. He's doing really important things. He's doing well in school and stuff. Really happy about that. But yeah, so try to restart it first. Clearly, you've already done that. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into internet settings. So I can't believe we're doing this. I don't know if I can do this without showing personal stuff. I'm just going to try it anyway. I'm assuming it's a Windows 11 device. Come over here, network and internet. And what I want to do is I want to come here. And see how this is set to automatic assignment for DHCP? You want to make sure this is on automatic. That's usually going to do it. Beef, have you ever played the Hunter Call of the Wild? I don't know what that is, bud. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's a game. It's connected but not working. Okay, so if this doesn't work, right, DHCP, the next thing you want to check is your, you may want to just flush DNS. So come into command prompt and you're going to do ipconfig /flush DNS. Now, is it on Wi-Fi? Because it might be that your Wi-Fi drivers are broken. Right, so this might help it, right? But what I can do is what you do is you come here and just ping something like 8.8.8.8. This is the Google DNS server, and see if you can ping this. If you try to ping this and nothing comes back, then it's probably either your wireless driver is broken, or what do you call it? Either your wireless driver needs to be replaced, or the actual wireless adapter is broken, like completely. But one of the two is possible. Do you have the option to connect it via cable? Could you plug it directly into the router, directly into your computer? I found a base. There's a cat inside. Yo, okay, if there's a cat inside, that's Dino. That's probably Dino's base. Dino's base, probably. I use coffee, can, Wi-Fi setup. I love that, bud. I don't have Ethernet cable. Okay. I think it's your driver, bud. Okay, do you have another computer and a USB drive? What you need to do is you need to go to the website of the manufacturer of the computer, download the most recent Wi-Fi driver, and then install it into the computer. So you need a way to get that driver to the computer. I would suggest using a thumb drive if you can, and that's going to solve it, bud. Also, I got a little bit of free time today, Sebi. I'd be happy to jump on a call with you and help you troubleshoot that. With that being said, it's really late, bud. I'm getting off in an hour and 15 minutes, and you're probably going to need to be sleeping, bud. But I'll be happy to get on the phone with you maybe my nighttime, your morning time tomorrow morning, bud. It is a hunting game that is realistic and is pretty fun. I don't know if you will like it, but the game you should try to play it. Well, I'm down to try any game, bud. I'm down to try any game. The problem is that I don't play games for fun. I mean, believe it or not, I'm actually working right now. I'm trying to build a company, right? I'm building a channel, but more specifically, I'm building a business. A business for which I expect to have employees that I'm going to pay and help them provide for their family with insurance and 401k and all that bullshit. Like, this is a job. So I don't really have time to play games for fun. So unless there is like some stream potential, I'm probably not going to be able to play it. But I will try any game at least once, bud. I will try any game at least once. I will try it on live stream if it works out great. With that being said, I don't particularly like hunting. I don't like hunting for the sport of it. Like, I don't get any pleasure with the idea of killing a living creature with feelings and desires for fun. Now, I'll kill the shit out of you if I'm hungry. I'll kill you if I'm hungry to eat your meat, because I'm a meat eater and I don't have a problem with that particularly. But just for fun, not a thing that I would do. Like, I wouldn't enjoy doing it. Like, it would make me sad while I'm doing it, but I would be happy when I'm eating the food because food's delicious. But it's not something that I like, so I wouldn't play it. It's the same reason why I won't play Grand Theft Auto. Because I don't think we should be perpetuating that kind of behavior. You know what I mean? I play Ark, and you have to oof other players, but it's for survival. Right, but in that game, like they're like selling drugs and stealing cars. Like, I'm okay. I don't like that game. So there's certain things I won't do just because I have a moral objection. So I have a moral objection against hunting for sport. So I won't play the game if it's just for sport. Now, if you can show me in the game that they're cooking the animal and they're eating it, then yes, I can play. Here we go. We're getting wither skeletons now. Look at this. There's so many in there, guys. I'm not convinced there's enough. We're gonna get even more now, guys. We're gonna get even more. That's not enough, you guys. We're gonna get more. But Sebi, try that, bud. Go to the manufacturer's website on another device. Go find the most recent Wi-Fi drivers and download those, and then install them on the computer that's having the problem. And that's probably going to fix it. If that's not it, it could be that your Wi-Fi adapter is broken altogether. So try that first. If that doesn't work, it could be that your Wi-Fi adapter is broken altogether. The problem is, where is he? He's not here, bud. What do you mean? Why is that a problem? Bro, don't mess with his base. That's griefing. You're going to get kicked. You're going to get kicked, bro. Stay away from his base. What do you mean he's not here? What does that matter? It's his place. I'm going to go see you. Can't locate me? Well, I'm like far away. I'm in the nether, bud. You got no reason to locate me, man. I'm all over the place, bud. You got to go somewhere else. Do something else. Why do people always want to, like, glom onto what I'm doing? What's up with that? Like, we got a whole world of possibilities, all right? Go seek yours, bud. No, I'm just kidding. But listen, I'm really far away, man. You'd have to wait till I come back, and I'm not going to be back for a little while, bud. I am the guy, Ron. I am the guy, bud. Alright, I think that's... I'm just going to give it here another minute or so. I don't want to spend too much time doing this, but we do need the coal blocks. I figure we'll just shoot the shit while we wait. I could help Sebi fix his internet connections. Beef, I need to go pick up my brother from school, and then I'm going to English class, and I'll be back a few hours. I will join you in the stream later. Yep, awesome, bud. I'll see you later, Zuri. Freaking love Zuri. I play games with Zuri off stream all the time. Sebi too. Like, I'll play with you guys off stream. Like, if you guys see me in a game somewhere, I'll play with you guys off stream, man. Sometimes I play games just for fun. It's funny because I just said that I don't do that. The only games that I play for fun are Fortnite and Ark Raiders, just because the level of fun that I get playing those games with other people. Yeah, this seed is good. I love this seed, man. It is. It's a good seed, but it's worth it to me. So like I play with Zuri, I play with Al, mostly Fortnite, but I want to get you guys on Ark, man. Ooh, it is getting laggy over here, Chad. I wonder if that's because of all the mobs that are just spilling out through here just enormously. I'm telling you, I want to AFK this thing overnight and see if I can break the world. I'll do it in an offline copy, guys. Don't worry. I won't break it for real. And I take regular backups of this world now, too. I really got to put a Trident Killer down there. So this is what we'll do. See how there's a path here? There'll be 2 pistons here that'll open up. That'll allow the mobs to fall on a Trident Killer just below, so that way we don't have to do this manually anymore. Because sometimes you want coal. Sometimes you don't want wither skeleton skulls. And I'm wasting all this XP by doing it this way because I have to recharge my sword. Oh, Ron's getting Ark. What? Alright, Bryant. I'm just gonna call you Bryant. Yeah, bud. Absolutely. Bye, Bryant. What you doing, Beef? I'm getting coal from my base, bud. If you wait for me, I'm gonna come back right now to my base, and you can even help me if you want, bud. I would love that. You can hang out with me. I'm gonna be somewhere closer to you now. As soon as I'm done killing these guys, just look at all the drops that I'm getting, chat. This is my favorite thing to do in the world is kill wither skeletons with my sword. Yeah. I love getting rid of you guys. Any more up there? Alright, do we want the bones? Not particularly. Like, I got another 5 skulls from that, and then a stack and a half of the coal. That is decidedly not enough coal, chat. We're going to have to run this back one more time, you guys. That's not enough. That's like another 10 blocks. It's nothing. Nothing! We need quite more. Let's see what we got, though. Let's see what we got. I literally said that's like 10 more. Math just happened. Look at that, guys. Math. Alright, let's drop some of this stuff. I'm just going to pick it up when I go down the scaffolding, I think. But we're going to try. Let's see. Told you. Let's see how we can do this. Aha! You can't stop me now, chat. Can't keep me from throwing this away now. I'm going off the side with it. Look at this. So many wither skeleton skulls. I don't know what to do with them now. It's a new problem. It's creating a storage issue. So many damn freaking wither skeletons. Yeah, it should be wireless. It should be wireless. No, so you have a wireless driver, so you should be one for Bluetooth, wireless, and Wi-Fi. What you're looking for is Wi-Fi, not wireless. You're looking for Wi-Fi. What's the manufacturer of your computer, bud? I can help you even further. Who's the manufacturer? I want to say this is an HP. I think you came to me about this computer before, a few months ago. If I remember correctly, it was an HP computer. Let's see how good my brain is. Acer. Up, completely wrong. Yeah, just go to the Acer website. You're going to key in the model, the serial number, whatever information they need, and you're going to get the Wi-Fi drivers. There's going to be 3. There's going to be Bluetooth, wireless, and Wi-Fi. Bluetooth, you don't need it, but you can try wireless and Wi-Fi, and those might help. You've done that. Okay, then your Wi-Fi adapter is broken. Or it could be, like I said, it could be an IP configuration issue. You may want to, okay, so this is the next thing you're going to do. You're going to go to computer management, and you're going to uninstall. I'm going to have to show them this again. Hold on. You go to computer management, right? You're going to run it as administrator. That part's important, right? And then I'm going to go to devices, and I'm going to look for I'm not going to do it now because I'm going to break my stream. Go to network adapter, and then you literally open it up. You find, so you see there's Bluetooth, there's other stuff here. You're going to find the one that says, see this gigabit Ethernet controller? That's not the wireless. I want this one. I'm going to right-click it, and just do uninstall. Don't worry about it. Windows will reinstall it as soon as you refresh this. You uninstall, and then you just come over here to actions, and it'll let you refresh it. And that'll reinstall the driver. So it might be something as simple as doing that, bud. You can do that right now. Computer management, and just reinstall it. Delete it, like uninstall it, and then it'll automatically reinstall. I'll see you later there, Zuri. Yeah, I'll join you on VC, bud. Sure. I'm gonna help you out, bud. I'll throw off my freaking stream for Sebi. Not the first time. Won't be the last. I'm coming. Sebs!
Yeah, I'm here.
What's up, Eddie? So nice to hear your voice, man. How you doing?
Yeah, so I managed to try to fix it a little, and now just Minecraft and a couple others aren't working. But my how are you called? My Discord and Google Chrome still work.
What? So you have internet in some places, but not others?
Yeah, like my Minecraft and other things aren't working, but my Google and Discord are working.
Okay. So what else is not working aside from Minecraft, bud? Because let's start there.
My main internet isn't properly working.
What is it?
I have there are 2 networks in my house, and the main one that everybody uses in general, just says connected no internet. For everybody else, it does give internet, but just not for my laptop.
Okay. Yeah, it's gotta, go into computer management and uninstall the Wi-Fi device. I'm getting ready to end this stream, by the way. Everybody left. We're down to 0 people on the stream, so I might just kill the stream and just keep helping you off stream. Because nobody's here to help with that. All right, well, thank you so much for joining. If you haven't already done so, please like the stream. It really does help the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, I'm closing it, but it will help you directly, okay?